Welcome everybody to Potato Place Gaming. Today we are playing the Chains of Perdition episode
13.
Woo! Too bad we didn't start 1 week earlier, because then it would have been the 13th episode on Friday the 13th last week. It would have been cool.
I would have been out of town.
Okay.
That would have been all the bad luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time you were out of town. I made
right.
that comment when we were...
But I was also out of town last week.
Cameras, everyone.
Again.
And
you're just leaving all the time. As always, we're playing for Extra Life. Give back, game on, play games, steal kids. There's a donation link down below. There you can help us in our efforts to help our local Extra Life Children's Miracle Network Hospital. In our case, that is Stormont Vale, here local to us. Great organization worldwide. Something that you could always be part of. It's something fun. Thank you, Andrea, at Fantastical Filaments. He does most of the miniatures that we see in our campaigns here. Thank you, Julian at Astralgrave. He's the one who did our Potato Place Gaming logo. He also did our Chains of Perdition portraits. And if you go to the shop, Nikki, you want to hit the merch on that?
Sure.
You can get your very own
Where is my
Chains of Perdition merchandise.
Look at all that swag.
So yeah, if you go to potatoplacegaming.com, you can click on the shop there and it'll send you right there. You can get that as well as our group portrait for the Chains of Perdition. Also, right now, if you do $5 more donation and make a comment about Overwatch or Diva, you'll get entered into a drawing that I think only Hawkman is in right now for a Diva statue.
Can't let Hawkman get everything.
I don't care if he gets everything.
I think next session we're going to give this away.
Okay.
So
So yeah, get your
technically,
donations
Realm of Coldcrag is same as Chains of Perdition.
The Realm of Coldcrag is the entire world in which these two continents that I have created live in. That's like, what is it? Critical Role is called Exandria.
Yep.
Exandria.
That's like Middle Earth.
Coldcrag is our Exandria.
Coldcrag is a very simple word. It means rock conflict, because it's a rock that everybody lives on.
And we're in
like a planet,
conflict.
and there's always conflicts.
It's much better than a rock lobster.
Yeah, the next session that we have, we're going to give it away, and you will also be in town for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So that means when you win it, you can just take it home with you.
We're going to send so many things home with Hawkman.
Anyway, let's play that intro.
All right.
Anyway.
Boop.
You'll do it. I know you will.
Last
Anyway.
left off, the chains of perdition found themselves pulling into the great city of Cliffmire. Ran by House Limofey, Cliffmire resides in the Amethyst Isles. You all can pull up a world anvil if you'd like to see the map.
I need to do that.
I need
You'll
to
find
actually be
out
a good DM and put all this shit that I've been writing into World Anvil articles. Hopefully I will get that done this weekend. Or I might just play video games. I don't know.
I think I have an idea what you're going to do.
Yeah, Days Gone's a lot of fun. We'll talk about that later. So you guys made it to Cliffmire. You did bargain your way, and your fake names did pass.
Marmu, I've come to bargain.
You spent some time just exploring Cliffmire, keeping your heads as low as you possibly could. You went to a magic shop, if I remember right. You went to a smith, didn't really buy anything, I don't think.
Yeah, that guy was useless.
Well, yeah, you went to a magic shop to be like, can you fix my leg?
No, I did it very professionally, I thought.
You did.
Feel like the conversation kept going.
Also went
some-
to, it'd be like going to Walmart to ask if they know the
The guy had transmutation in his shop name. That was a valid...
Yeah,
Are you talking about my man Ibrax?
Yeah.
Yes, and once I knew that I didn't want what he had, then the guy just kept yammering on,
Well,
and everybody kept...
You wanted to sell some?
I
You
know.
forgot to tell him that you were looking for Walgreens.
Robert.
You guys did.
Robert.
God damn it.
Went to the Center of Divination, the House of the Nine, which is, just here. It's like kind of an outdoor courtyard that's kind of built around one of these pillars that everything in Cliffmire is built on.
Mm-hmm.
After sussing out the situation and doing a little bit of blending in, Booker, you did approach one of the priests that was walking around, and to which you got no information, really. He told you that you're very sick and that you probably need to get some help. You got a condition, son,
He said I'm a horrible person.
because you told him you went to hell.
That was the dumbest thing. I just can't.
You're pretty boned.
You did not, however, know that there are ears and eyes everywhere, and that conversation was being listened upon. You did find out, however, after you went to the Ibon Raven, a shady
J-Bar.
bar. You dealt some information, and you were invited to meet. Trying to remember the name. Can't remember.
The daughter. Of,
Yeah, it's Bellatrix Limofey. That's who you went to go see. I think I called her like the Raven or something like that. Or maybe that's Thieves' Cant. That's what it was. It was Thieves' Cant name.
Yep.
It's not her official name. But
The Air of Storms.
yeah. You met with her, and she knew exactly who you guys were. Her network of secrets
you need something.
explains a lot.
Ignore me. I'm trying to fix something.
He's thinking.
Let's see, what else did... She basically is wondering why you guys were there, why you're bringing war to their doorstep, to which you guys said you're trying to build allies. And what else were you guys doing there?
Allies was the biggest one. The
I
other thing was his fucking
I wanted
leg.
to know more about the
Yeah.
deals that were being made.
Well, we found out that there were deals that were made
Yeah.
by their forefathers.
Yeah, generations ago, there's rumor, and the rumor is seeming to be true from you guys, that House Limofey came to power and has sustained the power not through natural means, but through infernal means.
I'm just saying, we got some things in common.
You
We got
learned
natural
about
and-
a sealed vault that is kind of publicly being passed as a collapsed mine. And that's where they say the secrets and the powers
Shady
of
sun keeps going on.
House Limofey resides. Orin, their second, the middle child, he is secretive and conspiring, much like Bellatrix. but he's a little bit more brash and not as thought out as Bellatrix is. Saravan is the youngest child. He's not quite 18 yet. Yep, he's rumored to be sick, but you guys kind of found out that he is cursed with kind of this infernal wild magic that causes him to like erupt and do weird magic-y stuff. And they're kind of trying to.
like.
They're kind of trying to. He doesn't really have a handle on it, so they're trying to cure him. I believe that you guys kind of came to an understanding that if you were to help House Limofey with learning more about this infernal damnation that their family kind of suffers from,
Can I phone a friend?
that you... I lost my train of thought.
If we help them, we'd be able to make an
Yeah,
alliance.
maybe
with
make
them.
an uneasy alliance, and yeah.
At the very least, we won't get killed.
So when you're out on this kind of like private
Or turn Well,
terrace
anyway,
area,
that's-
and there's kind of these runes etched in that seemingly would stop any like eavesdropping happening on your conversation. Bellatrix looked out into the dock area and saw a ship with blue sails flying that of House Dayshield. Locke, you recognize your father, Abron Dayshield, who made port. And I believe that is where we left off.
Exited by himself.
That is home.
So, Locke, your father, Abron Dayshield, quickly walks off the docks. He's surrounded by a few of his guards, obviously. You kind of like do some mental math on the timeline here, and it kind of makes sense that it's been a few weeks since the Diamond Wedding to the Diamond Dragonborn would have happened, and he likely would have gone to bless the wedding, and he would have taken his eldest child, which since you were not there, he would have taken your younger sister, the middle child, whose name is Elia. You see your father walk off, surrounded by his guards. You do not see Elia with him. You do see something else that you find unusual. You see another gentleman walking alongside your father. Clad in these kind of yellowy robes. Would you be looking at this too?
Well, I'm here, so yes.
You recognize the... you would probably recognize this person. You see kind of a shrewd face, the kind of face that inspires unease, but almost kind of handsome in kind of like a cold, precise way. Like really sharp cheekbones,
Like Loki
kind of
vibes.
lips curled, like
Tom Hiddleston,
Like a
Loki
smirk.
vibes.
yeah. He has pale golden eyes that almost, from what you know this person. They rarely blink. Has dark raven hair, a trimmed, real trimmed, like slicked back dark hair. He
Loki
does have yellow robes on, and they do have the symbol of a coyote head on it.
Cow.
You two, being Locke and Vivian, you know this as Lord Chauncey Durenay II.
Chauncey?
Do you
There it
know House Durenay? Does that ring a bell to you?
That does. I feel like you've said it before. I'm trying to remember why.
That is the other house in the
Is that in my area?
yes, the
Yeah.
Crystal Vale. They have been at odds with your family for a very long
they're
time,
my-
and it is heavily. And they were the family that found the Diamond Dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
'Twas very convenient what happened after my supposed death.
So, as always, you do see Chauncey. He's very impeccably dressed, with House Durenay's color, this kind of cindery gray, deep bronze, and yellow. He has these kind of like long nice gloves on. He has real polished boots. He carries a silver-topped cane, not for walking, but more for like emphasis on his conversations.
It's a Malfoy. He
is the third-born son here, so he's not the third-born son, but the third-born child. My world's progressive people, and the boys don't get a rule, so the eldest is. Yeah, he's the third-born in the family. He's like late 20s, kind of around your age, Vivian.
Is that Chauncey?
Yes.
And how do you spell Chauncey's last name? I'm so sorry.
Duranet. Can be found in World Anvil.
I was trying to look and see if I'd written it down before, but I couldn't find it. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
No, it's okay. He's like Vivian's age, like late 20s.
But human.
Human, yes.
I'm putting in parentheses.
He just looks very,
Me?
Yeah, he is the third in line. So
Well,
Vivian and Locke, you know him, and Bellatrix also knows him. You don't necessarily know him very well, but you know that he's a douche.
in fairness,
not seen her.
most nobles have a bit of douche in them. I will
Booker,
attest to
you
that.
don't know the name. Well, you know the name Duranet, but you don't know him. You do know that House Duranet is just
Blech.
known to have an air of like
Blech.
snide, evil douche.
Mhm.
But yeah, you do see and he kind of has he does have a personal guard, but something interesting you see is that they're not wearing yellow cloaks; they're wearing diamond cloaks. You look at the armor that they have, and it does seem to be very similar to what Booker and Sir Canio would have worn. Looks like he has the crown's diamond guard with
or
him.
more than one?
Multiple, like a small little garrison, less than a dozen. And Locke, you see your father, Abron, trying to make some distance from him and Chauncey, but Lord Chauncey, his men seem to be very closely following your father.
Purging him.
But the one thing that does, well, you see, you question a few things, Locke. You question, why is your dad here? Why didn't he go home?
Yep.
And you're also questioning, where is your sister Elia? Because she should be with him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Well, this is interesting, Bellatrix will say. Did you expect Lord Dayshield
Did you?
or the little prick Lord Chauncey? No, I didn't actually.
Is that who they
I could
are?
go my whole life with never seeing him again, to be quite frank.
Is that your father?
Yes.
Yeah, and you guys are pretty far up, but spyglass can be passed around.
Would my
I just want
character
to look
know
at
who
his
the
stupid
Darren
face.
family is?
I don't
Has that
know.
been brought up?
You probably wouldn't know.
Would you like me to tell you about them? They're all
It is probably common knowledge that House Duranet was they were the ones that found the Diamond Dragonborn and presented her to the king after the unfortunate death of the Valinet
What do you know
family.
about the Darrenets?
they're a bunch of Weasley shitheads.
They're
How
assholes.
Darren they?
God damn it, Chris.
No, but they are the ones that just so happen to find the king's new beloved bride
Slips in.
after his previous betrothed, i.e. me, inconveniently died.
Doy.
Suddenly.
It's a shame that you're dead.
Yes.
When you say that, I think of Booker's foot.
He's got one foot in the door.
Dia, have you heard the rumors?
Avoid Dad once.
Have you heard the rumors of what happened to your precious Firefall? The king has rewarded it to House Duranet for their loyal service.
Not surprised.
Do you think
But none of us left. What else would happen?
You do think, like, you wonder what happened to the people there?
They're probably being horribly treated.
And you also wonder how
Overworked.
House Duranet is be able to withstand the extreme heat on top of the tower. The scorched tower, I believe.
They
is what it's
probably
called.
don't. They probably have to leave it alone. It's a family right. When you're like 5, you have to do your best to work. No, I'm kidding. I was a little bit older. You're sort of just born in it.
I mean,
It's just the way it is.
I'll be more than happy not to go up there again.
It's not. I don't know how to explain it. It's just you're part of the family. It's just part of what you do.
That was not a pleasant experience.
And now I feel even more comfortable in fire, if I'm being honest.
You said my father was trying to get distance from Chauncey.
He seems to be, but Chauncey and the Diamond Guard seem to be keeping an eye on him and following him.
Does he have a look of worry on his face at all?
Make an insight check.
Are we close enough to see their faces?
I have a...
He has a
Through the
spyglass.
spyglass, you probably could.
A spyglass.
And in a den of spies, you guys could probably all find
Spy's
binoculars or something.
eyes.
I rolled
threw
bad
this
on
all on a wall. Here you go.
Your father's a hard man to read. He always has his mission and wants to go to it, so him moving at this pace isn't necessarily out of place.
Do you, Nate, do you think that they are here because of you?
I don't
certainly
think
hope
so.
not. Because if they know he's here, then they probably know I'm here. Then we're all dead.
If we're like the reason,
I don't think they would have known which.
So House Durane is from Westwind, which is about right there. Vivian, you are from Firefall, which is right there.
Right in the center.
Yeah, so that's quite a ways away. That's
Yeah.
about the same distance as you were.
You can
From,
see with our close proximity why they were such. Listen, here's the thing. We were perfectly fine being agreeable, but they wanted more. Now it seems like they've got it.
Well, I mean,
At the expense of my entire family, of course.
if Bella knew that we were coming, what's the odds of anybody else running any other continent that might know we are coming?
They didn't know you were coming. She found out who you were once you got there.
And we got
Because some
Yes.
people talked about like hell and other things, and we're not the most subtle group.
Well, I didn't say who I am,
He doesn't have any...
and I did my best to try to, and it just
Just waving your
It just
foot around
all-
at everybody.
I'm
it just
old man
evolved into that
Rashid
because
right
I didn't
now.
know I was going to get any help.
They get better.
He doesn't have any business with your father, does he?
Right now, I
You
don't
what?
talk like that.
Business with your father, does he?
The accent slips.
Everybody has business with my father, but I haven't gotten to
You're
talk
just
too much.
practicing all your different voices. That's what
Maybe
you're doing.
like close to 2
Right.
weeks ago, he teleported back from the wedding that I had to attend. It was gross. Your sister was there. Why is she not here now?
That's why I ask.
Is she
The
on
wedding
very-
is gross.
It's
Maybe?
very lavish. It's
But it-
fun.
Very
No,
bougie.
it is very bougie, just not my style.
Oh,
The green flames and all.
yeah, that's what.
Not green flames, one like diamond.
Extra bougie.
All would actually like to see that.
You know the best way to get the best way.
Is-
It's very
Get
strange. Most noble houses only showed up with their eldest child, but House Durane, they had all 7, 8 of those bastards with them.
That's because I think they're directly responsible for everything that's happening. That would be right up their alley. I mean, think of how convenient it is. All of us die. I'm dead. There's nobody to stake claim to our land, so we'll just take that. And then, not only that, give the king the perfect bride for his stupid son. Ah, look. Now everybody's part of the family.
Is it true what they say? Did they have anything to do with you dying?
Oh, I suspect so, yes. There was so much fire. It wasn't just a shipwreck. It was intentional.
It was not a normal.
If you would like to learn more about Westwind or House Durane, check out the World Anvil article I posted in Lore.
I've got World Anvil pulled up right now.
Do you really think it
got
was
that
just
Western
some
article pulled up right now.
convenient ship disaster that worked perfectly with everything? They just so
Certainly
happened.
does sound convenient for them.
Yes, and they found this mythical
It's
diamond
not that I
dragon.
don't believe you. It's that I don't think my father would want to bring a civil war to his doorstep.
I don't blame him.
But
But I also
if
don't
you were
think he
to
wants...
do the family a great favor with helping with this infernal,
Situation.
yes, situation.
I might also add that Did we remind me? Did we talk about the demon thing then with her?
I don't think so.
Who did we talk about the world being taken over by demons? We had that conversation.
I think you did. We tell the
I think that
priest?
was with Sokanyo, I thought.
Oh.
No, we said
No.
we
We
talked about it with her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did.
Because part of my argument was, if you and your family have some sort of internal contract with, say,
That's exactly
a
why it
devil,
was.
and the demons,
Well, you see, my father has two devils on his shoulder. You could say the devil of the devil and the devil of the king.
yes, but here's the thing. If the king has a fancy for demons, it's not very convenient to have an agreement with the devil, is it? The devil's realm is being usurped. You might not be able to rely on that contract for very much longer. I'm just saying there's many motivating factors to this alliance.
All these contracts are making things so difficult.
You said you saw my sister at the wedding,
Yes,
and she was in good health.
very good health.
Well,
It should have been you there. We were wondering.
Maybe she's on the
I
ship.
was,
Yes, I know where you are.
I will say it's about to get a lot more harder to sneak around with all that diamond guard there. And that,
Well, we can't.
It
I
was
mean,
hard to sneak around when you were by yourself,
Yes.
but with me,
right, but it's, I mean, I'm going to stick out like a
Well,
sore
where do you
thumb more
suppose-
so now, since they probably would recognize my face.
so, my dear, you were going to give us an audience with your father, correct?
I don't think that's appropriate now. seeing
Well,
as what just pulled
that's
in
what
on
I'm
the dock.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Is now we're at a bit of an impasse because
I think
that they're going to go see your father.
we just take matters into our own hands.
I like that.
Ask for what is the saying? Ask for forgiveness, not
Yes.
permission.
Mhm.
What do you want?
when she alludes to knowing where I was, I'm going to say this in thieves' cant to her. So I'll say,
Stuff.
do the crows there fly like you do as well? Asking if she has contacts with the guild that I worked with over there.
Oh, yeah. The nests are here and there, different plots of land.
Okay.
The raven's eye sees all.
I'm gonna cast aid.
What the fuck?
After
yeah,
all the battle talk, aid! Aid!
I guess I'll cast Force Life on myself
I
in case we
give
get
5
into a fight.
HP to you. You would use
Are we leaving now, or are you going to take
5
a little
to
rest
maximum.
first?
I don't think we need to rest, do we?
I'd say that slipping in.
I don't think we do.
What even
Yeah.
time is it?
It's probably
What
better.
even time
It's-
is it?
it's
I'm
pretty-
still old.
It's pretty close
So-
to sundown. Like sun's
Yeah,
going down.
yes, you are. You're quite old.
It would be better for us to travel during night, right?
Yes.
So we have a few hours.
Yeah, you probably have like an hour or so. Yeah. You guys could get a short rest.
Oh yeah.
I don't think we need it. We haven't done anything, have we?
It's more
So-
of passing time, so we're not going while there's still sun out.
I mean, I'm going to do a False Life whenever we're going about.
This sealed vault, she will tell you there are two ways we could go about getting in. We could go into the mine entrance, that will be very heavily guarded, or we could use my knowledge on how to slip in and out. There is a second entrance in a cave, but for that we would have to go through House Limofey's royal manor. But I believe I could sneak us in right under their noses.
Well,
Under my father's nose, that is.
And unfortunately, probably mine as well.
As long as we hope that my brother's not out and about this evening also. Keep an eye out for him.
Well, the less ruckus, the better. So if it's sneaky to go through your house, then just do it that way.
I left the back door open.
If you do hear the reasoning for my father being here,
Right things.
you will let me know,
Say
right?
things.
Yes, I will. I'm very curious about that. Why would Lord Abron Dayshield come to Cliffmire? Doesn't make sense, does it? Why wouldn't he go home? Does he know you're here? Your father's not a spy that I know of.
Not one that I would know of either.
Who did you give that to?
5 max to you.
So that's
5
max,
max
not
to
10.
Circe. Yeah, 5
Okay.
max.
So
and
can
then
I
5
do max to
to
Mm-hmm.
Nate? Did you?
Good.
I fear that Durant has something to do with it, and for the reason my sister isn't here.
Who?
House Durant?
Durane?
Durant.
Yep.
I was
French.
just reading it as
Yeah,
I
man.
read it.
Yeah, what I gotta do now?
They related to the Durants.
I believe that they have a cousin named Kevin who's a very good Wump Slam player. So what are you guys doing?
I think we're going to have to go in through the secret entrance that she tells us
Yeah,
about
the
because I
secret
don't want to
entrance in
deal
the
with
house.
gods.
I think we do need to find out what's going on with your father and your sister.
That's not true.
And maybe potentially those mines.
Oh,
Well, we're going to go to the mines first.
Mines first.
She is going to figure out why my father's here.
yeah.
Perfect.
But who knows? We have to sneak in through the manor anyway. Maybe we'll hear a thing or two.
Oh, God.
You see these glyphs all around us that keeps people from outside hearing what we're hearing right now. Same thing happens at the house.
Okay.
Your work, I take it?
My father's and his father's before his, I just learned how to do it. It's handy. You should outfit your ship with some of these.
That would be. Sorry, I seem to be finding my voice. I didn't.
I mean, I know that you're trying to get into bloody acting, but you need to practice your voices at some other point.
No, it's just a sore throat. I just sometimes I accidentally find my voice. It's not like losing it. It's the opposite.
Sure.
Is that a good enough cover?
Well,
You guys doing anything while you wait for the sun to go down? Probably like an hour or so.
I would like to inquire to Bean if he knows anything of the deal with these folks, or if he could pass word along to the mistress when she has time trying to run around hell. I understand she's very busy.
You can commune with her, mistress. She may not answer.
Yes, I know she's very busy.
Not that you will answer me.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will just find a quiet little corner. Well, I think you're grand, Bean. You need to really work on your self-esteem. I will find a quiet corner and start doing my communing.
Sure. Make a religion check. You can add your spell casting modifier to that also, whatever that is. But probably your charisma bonus.
Thinking of that.
So plus 5.
The animated guys doing like
You have a 20 in charisma?
I'm just guessing.
Yeah, 19.
Plus 4.
So I have 4. So that's a 24.
So you focus. You don't get any direct reply from Lilith.
I just want to get the word out there in case.
Yeah. You feel connected
Yeah.
and like you have a focused power.
The bond is there.
The bond is there. Bean will tell you that
Probably having
that the chains of this family to Asmodeus is strong. That they aren't. He tells you with his devil sense that they are likely not lying about whatever affliction, whatever curse this is.
No, eventually if I could find out what devil it was, I could see if they're in any sort
Do you also
of trouble.
reach out anything about?
Oh, the foot?
Uh-huh.
Well, yes, I'll mention that.
Is that part of your prayer?
Yes, I'll mention that he does have an affliction of the foot.
P.S. My friend's
And
got
I
a weird
realize-
foot allergy.
Thank God, it's me, your boy. Can you
No,
fix his foot?
my lady, I know that if it stays, he will
And
eventually
foot
become
mouth
of little use to us, and he may be open to some further negotiations that I will leave up to him.
You don't know. I might turn in the Skeletor.
I think you're going to be indisposed if that completes its final form.
What is it?
I'm the
Legend of Zelda
master of
Stethos.
Is there a cat in there?
Dog.
I got a cat in a
Yes,
box.
He
that's what
went.
that loud noise was.
He flopped onto the side and then crawled his way the rest of the way in.
That sounds like more that. So yes, I'll mention it and say there may be some open negotiation. It's ultimately up to you if you want to wheel and deal.
From what you know, you are the only one that
They can make the
deals.
deals.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, well.
It's
I'll
Vivian
throw that out there.
and the Vivinettes. You do all the contract negotiations.
Yes. So
She's the lawyer.
She's our.
I'm the
what do you call
family.
it?
I'm the
Manager.
rep.
Yeah.
It's like Rivenet and the Night Rats.
You are Paul Heyman, they are Brock Lesnar.
I'm the lead singer.
When it comes to dealing with Lilith, yes.
No, I'll posit that out there, put it out in the wind so that the next
is
time.
unfortunately the case after you sign them up.
I know. I'm the boss.
I think you
I'm the
misplaced
boss.
the G. You are not the lead singer. You are the lead signer.
That is true. I'm the
Like that.
Jerry Maguire in this situation. Such a soul. No, I just will add that in so that if we have a chance to talk, that she knows that could be coming down the pipeline as a point of negotiation.
Put a
We'll
pin
just
in
have to
that.
see how bad it gets. I know she's very, very busy trying to maintain the remnants of the devil spawn and such.
Anything else you guys are doing?
Oh.
You just hear me in the corner going, Azareth,
Yeah, this is what I was.
Azareth me triuntintos.
This is what I was.
Okay, Raven.
I don't think so, but if there are any vases in here, I would like to break them and search for money.
Yeah.
It gets better.
I'm just kidding. This isn't Zelda. Just kidding. Need some rubies. I am old man Roshin.
Sure,
You remember,
you very much are.
you guys did sign up for 20 gold a day to park your ship.
I know, that's why we need to get out of here.
Time is of
I'm going
essence.
to be broke.
I'm hoping that if we come to some sort of agreement, they'll spot us or just,
When do we pay at the end? Because we could
Yep.
probably just make a run for it.
That was an idea.
So last session, they're here trying to figure out how to pay for this, and I'm like, so we pay when we leave, right? And Harrison's like, yeah.
Okay.
Dock and ditch.
The duck
Pies made by snakes. What?
Yeah, I don't remember what it's referencing.
Are you guys doing anything else?
I can think
Hope
of
I'm ready.
So,
other than mine.
I'm ready.
I'm
as
ready.
you do head
I'm
out,
ready.
making your way to the sealed vault below Cliffspire,
Perfect.
easiest way to get there is through House Lumafay's estate.
Please tell me it's not through a sewer.
No, there are no sewers here.
We're on
Yeah,
a
they're like-
The cliff, giant spires, yeah.
Well, they probably have like reservoir,
So sewer systems here-
sloughs.
So the sewer systems here, think like,
It's like a slough.
what was that planet that Luke Skywalker got his hand chopped off in and he fell down the tunnels?
Oh, that was
Cloud City.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bespin, I
Bespin,
think.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're like- they have,
that's
like,
kind of like what their
sloughs.
sewage systems are. So if
Yeah.
you try to sneak through one of those, you're falling down.
So don't swim in the ocean near the city.
Don't
They
swim in the
also-
poop water.
It's also
Sounds like a
a
crap
very
shoot.
magic-heavy city, so they probably use
It's a
some
poop
form
shoot.
of magic or
Purification.
Prestidigitation.
they do.
They might also have a poop day.
They
You're
do
shitting me.
practice abjuration and what's the other word?
Is there any spell that makes it so you don't have to poop anymore?
No, but you
Ass clothes.
You could
That-
use prestidigitation, which
To clean it,
does
yeah.
clean or soil. So
Huh.
you technically could
Shit
poop
somebody's
in
pants.
somebody else's pants.
I'm gonna shit their pants.
No, I would use it more as like, you go take a poo and then you just go, ooh, prestidigitation.
You could technically do that.
No,
Yes.
I'm like,
Yes,
if
have
I have this
full-blown
ability,
diarrhea.
You're in a magical place. They
Think about
probably
it.
have
Think
runes that
about
have that
why
carved
would
into
you
it.
not do that? Because wiping is not very clean. So if you had magic to,
Well,
Clean
I
your
could
bum.
make
The
it just
toilets
smell
have,
like someone
have
shit
built-in
themselves.
It would be-
prestidigitation.
They wouldn't have actually.
So-
I mean,
Just
it would
make
be
them
possible to
think
make
they're
something
move
like
along.
that.
House
we move along to the
Limo
house.
House Limo Fay does each of the like major houses here do a different kind of like subset of magic. It's abjuration and transmutation. So they probably don't could do something about like the filth and the sewage and stuff
Right.
like that and the waste. Transmute it into something different.
But not your leg.
No. We're going to have a golden skeleton leg.
Pretty baller.
So you guys making your way.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. As you do head towards the sealed vault below Cliffmire, easiest way to get there is through House Limafay's estate. You see, you saw this when you first got to the city in the center spire. It's a towering spire-like mansion built on this kind of spiraling amethyst rock. You can see from here, it looks like there's heavy wards and abjuration spells. You see their crest flying all over, which you remember it's purple backdrop with an open book on it. Bellatrix does stealthily lead you there. No need for stealth checks. You do see there's heightened presence of guards there. You don't necessarily see any of the Diamond Crown or anything like that, as they probably accompanied Chauncey and Abron. Same with any of the not Sapphire Shores. What's the name of the place you're from?
Sapphire. Amhole and the Sapphire Shores, yeah.
Yeah. The guards from Amhole with the House Day Shield sign on them, they probably all would have gone as well. But the purple cloaks, as we'll call them, do seem to be a little bit more present, especially it being nighttime.
The purple cloaks, blue cloaks, and the diamond cloaks.
Yeah. No yellow cloaks. Well, there's one yellow cloak. But you do end up making your way to the manor, and you do kind of slip in through this side door that is not a side door. It's like a side of like where the rock kind of meets like a fenced area that it looks like there's still a fence there, but you see Bellatrix just walk through.
No.
And you guys do so also.
That's neat.
And it's pretty close to the side of this mansion. You do slip in through a window. Inside, you see this mansion that's like a fusion of elegant abjuration and practical transmutation. It's crafted not necessarily to impress courtly guests, but to kind of endure these violent winds that hit this area, being these spires that are crafted up in the sky. So Vivian is probably not as nice as anything you've seen. Definitely not as nice as like the Diamond Castle. Probably not as nice as where you're from either, but it's not meant to be nice.
Yeah. That's practical.
There is some beauty to it. Like you see these tall stained glass windows that depict kind of these abstract magical sigils rather than them being like, saints or kings or gods or anything like that you would normally see. is like these magical symbols, and when you start to think about it, it's probably functional, as in there's stained glass windows that they can see out of, but they're also spells themselves casted onto them. The candle sconces along the wall light this dark lit path as it is nighttime now, as you kind of like slip in through some of the less traveled hallways here. Outside, as you guys do get here, the skies do begin to shift from calm to more brewing storms, as is probably that usually happens around nighttime here. It's cold, unwelcoming, stoic, refined, and steeped in generations of arcane tradition. As you do kind of pass through, you look through a few of the doors. You see like grand libraries, sigil-locked vaults. Looks like you see a couple laboratories. See the symbol of House Limafay quite a bit. So what are you guys doing? Are you following Bellatrix? Are you doing anything else?
I'm following. I'm not going to wander around this house. I'll probably
You
get
said
lost.
this is when you say spire-shaped manor, right? Is it like comes to a point or something?
Yeah. So the entire Amethyst Islands are like these sharp, jagged pillars. So like that's kind of what the whole city's
Are they like
built on.
spiral shaped?
Kind of, yeah. And it's kind of this like purpley rock, and like all the structures are built like on top of each other almost, and there's like a lot of rope bridges and stuff connecting
Are we
them.
inside of this spire-like rock? So is
Yeah.
this place kind of carved into it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I figured they'd probably use like some kind of transmutation magic
And
to
it's
kind of
almost
form
like-
it and
How
build it.
tall were those stained glass windows?
Decently tall, like maybe like 20 feet tall. Yeah, but it's very interesting. Like everything kind of like almost like wraps around. It's almost like any path you would take is kind of leading
So is it
you
like
upwards.
stairs on the outside that lead up? Kind
Yeah,
of, or-
there's stairs on the outside. There's stairs kind of carved into the inside. This place is, not only built on top of, but it's kind of built out too.
Is it something like if you were an insect carving a manor into a rock, and you had a brain, like an intelligent insect? This is how you would carve it.
Yeah. It almost seems like it's like a marvel that not even magic could help with. That maybe, there might have been other things at play that made this construction possible.
Somebody's really got to get the contractors for these ants who did this building.
You should see it in the daytime. Now stay quiet.
Oh, sorry. Probably not supposed to be talking.
We're about to get to the part where we could get caught, so everybody take this. And she waves her hand. Pass that a trace.
Have we
Yep.
seen anyone yet? Once we got inside?
Once you
I think
got
there was a
inside,
few
no.
guards.
Okay.
No, it's not. Like, there's more heavily guarded, like, outsides, but inside, Lord Cassavar.
Not even in the laboratories? Nobody's working the late midnight shift?
You might have seen a few folks. Nothing really catching your interest too much.
Okay.
No.
But yeah, you did see people there. It's just not very heavily guarded on the inside. Cassavar is
No,
very
no.
recluse-ish, and doesn't like to necessarily have too many people in his house. He likes to guard his house, but not.
Does anything that I see just look interesting enough that I would go investigate it?
One of the stained glass windows is kind of this like a reddish color that's almost kind of like vibrating. Make a nature check.
Yeah, 10.
It seems to beckon to you, like you've seen symbols that kind of resemble this before. Definitely seems to be a symbol like that originates from like the Fae or something like that. There's also kind of like a dark
Is there anything
energy as you look at it
infernal around?
that kind of
Not like
came
this
from
window.
like your, whenever the witch touched you on the nose or in the heart, and you kind of felt this like dark pulse of energy. It's similar sensation.
I feel like you're supposed to look into
Like,
windows.
if that what she did to you was like a splash of water to the face, this is like a sip. You just kind of get a little bit of a feel.
Is there anything like any infernal symbology around?
Make an investigation check or a perception check.
It's like looking into a mirror, not a window. I do not think.
You said perception?
Yep.
17.
17, you do look around and you do see some of the like sigils and stuff carved in here that look infernal. You can't.
They're
You're
not
not-
just anything.
Yeah, you're not familiar with like any like wards or anything
Right.
like that, but
I'm just.
there does seem to be a touch of the infernal here.
I'm just keeping my ears open as we go through this. See if I don't hear my father at all.
All right, my character is done talking.
I'm just trying not to make
These
noise.
corridors of Lord Castlevar's estate. You go through the etched stone, soft tapestries meant to muffle the noise. The sconces do kind of cast these kind of like velvety-looking shadows that kind of cling to the corner. Just a sense of unease as you walk through here. The air in here carries a faint scent of like old books, incense, almost like a metallic-y smell too. It's like, I don't know, you two might have spent time kind of like just around like royal like wizards and like
Like
people
well,
like that, and
alchemy,
it's-
yes.
yeah, it's like just like the scent of like arcane residue has long since settled.
Like
here.
ozone and
Kind of.
yeah.
Yeah. So Bellatrix does lead you down with practice silence. Her, she doesn't necessarily, she kind of clings to the walls and kind of strategically leads you guys away from being directly in like the sconce light. And she kind of peers around a corner and stops you guys, suddenly raising a hand. This hallway in front of you kind of bends and almost opens up to like a narrow sitting chamber. Outside, on this far side of this, you do see a thick oaken wall. And she'll say, "We're going to climb out the window here and shuffle along the side. This is my father's office."
I look at everybody else and I don't know how well they climb.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
a ledge you can stand on. Just be careful.
So
So everybody make stealth checks as we're doing this also.
I am going to transform
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
into.
Do you have your
How
armor
wide
on?
is the ledge?
I wasn't
maybe
gonna
like a
leave it
foot
in
and a half.
in the-
That you can kind of.
Would a small beast be able to walk across it pretty easily?
Yeah.
Then
Or are you just going to turn
I
into something right on my shoulder again?
will transform into
A cat?
an almirage.
What is that?
I don't know, but it smells
It's
awesome.
that unicorn rabbit.
Okay.
Oh, that's
He's
right.
used that
that's
for
my
me.
cat.
Yeah, that you could get through there almost no problem.
And that is what I
You
will
guys
do.
being taller, there's like these like posts, like pillars, pillar, window that you'll kind of have to like kind of sneak across. You know what I mean? Or you can like kind of crouch underneath, so it'll be a little bit precarious. What did you guys get for stealth checks?
I got a
10,
23.
23,
18.
18. Was that with disadvantage? All right,
35.
35.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, you make it as the rabbit. The
21.
Una rabbit.
21.
The other rabbit.
Do you have your plus 10?
I did.
What'd
I
you
rolled
get?
a 6 plus 5 plus 10, so 21.
Okay.
35 also.
Okay, so you guys sneak out onto this ledge, and as you do begin to kind of shuffle, what order are you guys going in? Who would be after Bellatrix?
Probably Locke, and then
I was either thinking that or we'd bookend
go
it.
first.
I would have been last.
I would have
Because
been in
I'm
the middle.
so
I'm
because
best in
the
the middle.
climb would be so much easier.
You'd have been
for me.
last?
I would have been last.
All right.
I would.
So Locke, Sammy,
We're next to each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah,
Booker,
I'm always going to be
Cersei.
within arm's range.
Cersei, this is you're probably the one that's done shit like this the most. Sneak into a house you're not supposed to be in for nefarious reasons.
Sure.
Hence why you feel very calm and are doing so well in this situation. But Velatris does lead you across, and you guys do kind of take your turn. So this sitting room leads to these kind of large oaken doors. Inside of this sitting room, you see a few guards wearing the diamond cloaks, whatever. In guarding the door, you see guards in purple, guards in blue, and there's just kind of like a sense of unease as if like there's almost been like an imaginary line drawn across this room where the purple and blue guards stand on one side and look at the diamond guards like they don't trust them. The only one sitting down that looks comfortable, you do see Chauncey Durenay II sitting there with kind of almost this...
Question.
Yeah.
What happened to Chauncey Durenay the First?
Chauncey Durenay I, that is the name of the
Grandfather?
great-grandfather.
Okay.
Make a history check.
12.
He wasn't very well liked.
Well, that could be said for the rest
And
of the
that
family, too.
is the reason why his name probably hasn't been used until the fourth generation.
Okay.
Fourth? Third?
Third. Great-grandfather?
Yeah.
Third.
Third?
Grandfather.
No, that's fourth. That's
That's
fourth.
the junior.
It's great-grandfather.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not counting
He's
him
also
as
the
first.
I think the third of 8 children, so it's kind of like they were just throwing names out there.
That sounds good. We'll name him.
You're looking at all the
So
names.
yeah, you do see him, young-looking, handsome gentleman with a coyote is a very fitting sigil. You see Lord Chauncey Durenay II, slouched. He radiates this kind of smug confidence, idly spinning a ring on one of his fingers as he kind of just surveys this area. Almost like he knows something that nobody else does. The yellow coyote on his house sigil just gleams with,
Douchiness.
yeah, in it.
He thinks he's better than everyone.
Yeah.
Sorry, where do we see him?
Through a window.
Passing
Through a
a
window.
sitting room.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, through the window. And you guys don't make out too much of the
Because we're
details what's
passing
happening.
by quickly.
But it is kind of a quiet room, and as you do kind of go around, you turn a corner and you kind of make your way along the outside. You'll see Velatris look at you guys, and did you guys do, before I do this, did you guys do anything to connect your minds so you can talk without talking?
I did
I
not.
don't think
I
we-
don't think that that's a thing you
I don't
have in this
think
game.
so.
I'm
No.
sorry, I'm just scarred
I
by
do
lies.
have that.
Okay.
I just
Rob
didn't
always
use it.
says that. She'll whisper. Let's see how well she whispers.
I can only do it with 2 people is why I didn't do it.
That's fair.
The high winds, though, make it kind of hard to hear a whisper. So you're closest, and you are second closest, so you two can hear her. You 3 make perception checks to see if you're able to hear Velatris at all.
I think I might be. 19.
19.
Do you guys know Morse
11.
code? I can do this.
So you two, actually you can't. You're on the very far edge. You can't. You can't. You can. And you two can. She will whisper, "We're coming up on my father's office now. From where we are now, you won't be able to hear anything. But outside, once we get past this next window, press your ear to the glass. Maybe you can hear something."
I just nod.
Listen, we're going up
My
on
little paw comes up like
Mama's
this.
office.
The windows are magical and will make it so you won't be able to see anything but shadows in there. Also, as the winds blow, you guys do kind of have to catch yourself. So everybody make dexterity saving throws.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, Bucker, don't fall.
Dex save.
What'd you get?
Natural 20.
Was that like a
sorry, what was
27
it?
or
That's
something?
not terrible.
Dexterity saving throw.
So 26.
That's not terrible.
What'd you get, Vivian?
I got a 16.
Okay.
18.
18,
17.
17.
Little bunny.
13.
Yeah. You are small enough that you do kind of... The wind does almost kind of take you over to you.
Can I just
Yeah,
pick him up?
Yeah.
Can't he just sit on the
Seems
other
to- it's
shoulder?
you do kind of
I thought that's what he was going to do
don't
anyway.
think you would be stable.
Are you big?
Um,
How big are you? I have a hawk on my shoulder at all times. I'm quite used to it.
So, as you do get
Okay, maybe
across the window, you do take a moment to kind of press
Little
your
fat
ear
bunny.
lock.
I'm a
I
bunny.
imagine you would.
Little fat bunny.
I'm not a small bunny.
From beyond this
Big bunny.
shrouded window, you do see a dimly lit
Well, these
candle,
go-
and you do see two kind of dimly lit figures in there. You hear two voices, sound like two men, serious, low, too distorted to fully catch the words, but not the tone. There's like a weight in their voices of like grief stitched with restraint. You hear a few things. You hear your father say, Amon's betrayal. I won't sacrifice her. You hear Lord Cassavar, you ask too much. The king, if he learns I helped. Elia is still my daughter. Cassavar, praise. And then the wind kicks back up and you can't hear too much more. Good sound effects. And the wind surrounds the area.
Somebody has hearing aids. Y'all are pissing me off. Just kidding.
Practicing her sound effects, man.
So she does.
Going
you
straight
guys
into her ear.
in through an open window a little bit further on, and it continues down a smaller path. This area looks a lot nicer. It looks like you're actually in like their royal quarters, like where the family would live. It's through this window here, but in this next room, well, I guess you'll see interesting things your father was saying to mine too.
Yes.
I put my little paw on your little leg.
On
And I
your
look up
little
at
leg.
you.
little leg.
On his beefy leg.
The halls of the Limifey Manor grow narrower as Velatris leads you deeper
Well,
into this
compared to
private wing,
Sammy's legs.
where in this private wing, like even the like servants kind of tread lightly after dark. Like there's really nobody other than the family that would be here. The air grows still thicker, almost like more of a magic-y feel in here. You guys would even pick up on that. The more magical ones of you, definitely. It kind of feels like the hair is kind of standing up on the back of your neck. And as you do around the corner into this next room, before you get there, you see kind of like a soft light that flickers beneath a half-closed door. Bellatrix does hesitate just a little bit.
Can I smell anything behind the door? Or
Make a
sense
perception
anything?
check.
So I have advantage on any wisdom, perception, hearing, or sight. I guess not smell. So we'll just do hearing or sight. $25.
You don't see anything yet, but you do hear a slight, like almost like a humming coming from in here. That kind of seems to be in the same pattern as the light is kind of flickering on and off.
I just look up at her and go.
Bellatrix will look at you guys and say, "Don't touch the threshold. He's dreaming again." As you do step inside, inside the room, you do see a pretty decent bedroom. Not near as bougie as where you grew up. Probably similar to what you would have grown up with. You do see a young man that's asleep in a bed. But far from peaceful, he kind of lies in the center of this four-post bed, and he's suspended up in the air by these glowing crimson runes that are etched into the frame of the bed. And you see these kind of like thin tendrils of light wrapped around his wrists and ankles and kind of suspend him in air, and he kind of, his like tendrils kind of wrap all around him. It's my brother. It's the only way he can sleep. It doesn't look. It's the wraps. They're tight around him. It doesn't look necessarily painful, but watchful. The air within the room kind of wavers with heat as this kind of magical energy kind of pulsates. Every once in a while, you see kind of like a little slight spark go as he twitches a little bit from these containment wards that are etched into the side. You see Saravan's breath go in and out, kind of like kicks up rapidly, and then he'll calm himself. His face does occasionally contort into like fear, fury, or both, and then goes back to normal. His hands do kind of twitch, and you see like kind of these small, almost like illusion bursts happen. You see like an image of like a horned figure appear, and then like a faceless being. Before it's like yanked into smoke, and these happen in a flash, and as quickly as they appear, they're gone. One corner of the ceiling in here is like warped, like almost, it kind of looks like melted wax. Books on the shelves have been like burned and scorched, and it looks like this room has like seen several like outbursts that maybe weren't as well contained as he is now. As you do kind of stop and look at him, you see Bellatrix kind of just like look at the sadness. And she'll say, he was a child when it all started. He dreams, and whatever it is, it listens. Sometimes it answers. As the room does get quiet again, you do hear Saravan whisper now. Don't open the door. The voice, it's behind the door, As his hands do kind of contort. The light kind of pulses again. These runes throb, almost like a heartbeat. And the room grows still once more. Bellatrix kind of nods, takes you through the room, out the window into a courtyard.
Can I do a medicine check just to see
Sure.
if there's anything I can glean from his symptoms or anything? Not that I am very known in the occult, but...
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I can't roll above a 10 today. 10.
It doesn't seem like anything that any medicine you've practiced could be cured with.
No,
At least without some time to study.
Right.
As you do make your way through the courtyard, on the other side, like kind of like the line of like brush kind of hanging down, you see Bellatrix kind of like push it to the side, and you see an entrance to a cave. You do step into the cave, and it is kind of nice to not have any
We've
eyes
been
on
going
you.
down.
You've been kind of going through this spire-like
Have we
area.
been
So
heading up or down?
you've gone up to get to the entrance to the cave to go down.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Both.
Okay.
As you guys do kind of have a moment to actually relax now, are you doing anything?
Was this courtyard outside, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it, like, inside the...
It's outside. Kind of etched into the outside.
Interesting.
Yeah. Think of like, when people build like Minecraft houses, where they just kind of like build onto shit. That's kind of what this looks like. A fall from where you guys
Are
were
we
kind of
still in that
going
courtyard?
across. No, you made it
Okay.
to the cave, and now you're kind of in the cave.
Gotcha. We're just at the entrance. Is there, like, a door?
Nope.
Just a void. Kind of.
Just a cave, and it kind of arches back down.
Now it's going down.
Mhm.
Not down.
No, down, literally down.
Down or
All right,
down?
what are we doing, you say?
We don't have the
Yeah.
carpet here for that.
How long has it been?
Maybe an hour.
I would like to cast False Life again.
Okay. Now that you've seen a little bit about what my brother's going through, maybe you know the severity that my father sees this issue with, and how grateful he would be if you would help.
It seems quite awful.
There's other things that will be beneficial if we help as well.
What do you think your father was saying? I'm not the only one that heard that, was I? What do you think he's asking my father for?
To hold my sister, or perhaps rescue her.
Something about your betrayal. Well, I think we know what that is. All the wanted posters across the realm know what that is. The 7 kingdoms are looking for you.
They're blaming me and taking my sister because of it.
That does seem to be what the king would want.
I turn back to old man Roshin. For some reason I am hungry for carrots.
Aren't you normally?
No, they're awful.
That's a stereotype.
Yeah, you're a stereotype.
I like,
You like red meat.
What?
well, long as it's not rabbit meat.
I didn't care
Anyway,
about
Very
it.
good,
What are
though.
they talking about?
I like fruit. Sorry. You said he's Puta.
I mean,
His dad.
I understand that he believes you
He's in a
betrayed
tough
him.
spot.
well, I mean,
You kind of did.
if you look at all of the wanted posters,
Yes.
that's what most of the kingdoms would
Yes.
believe.
But,
He's
I mean-
trying to do his
Yeah, the
best.
ones- posters had
do
all
I
of you guys
glean
on them, by the
anything
way.
from that
thought they-
conversation outside of what's the obvious is
No, they
that
have all of us
something's
now.
happened
do?
with his sister?
We were
There were a lot
found,
more with just her face, but
You know,
there were
Oh, there's a lot with mine. Well, they don't know I'm alive yet.
Well, they
the
do
entire
now.
realm knows you're alive.
Oh, they
yeah,
do?
because
Yes.
you're on a wanted poster with
I-
all of us.
When did... What?
I thought it was just
No,
Her
we're all
for-
on one now.
Who told them? Because I didn't... Did the pirates tell everybody?
We're not invisible.
No, I know, but
No,
I was
word has
dead.
gotten
Word,
out
we
that
were in
you
the sea
are-
for a month.
Okay.
The word had spread
Yeah.
before we got to land again.
No, because when I first met them, everybody thought I was dead. So I'm just trying to figure out where the beans are spilled.
And then you made yourself
Weren't
very...
they spilled right after
That's what I'm saying
Pale
with all
Arrow
the
died?
pirates,
Because, I
yeah.
mean, we were all walked in on and kind of outed. I mean, we
As
Yeah.
a unit.
were
Pretty
outed
much,
as
yeah.
a unit right there.
No, I'm just trying to.
I just
figure
didn't
out
realize
who,
you had wanted
who
posters
had
for
the-
everyone. I thought it was just
And then
Who
there
had
had
the
to have been
authority
witnesses
to-
when we were running away from the city.
Multiple of the posters were just for you and for you,
Yes.
but there are a few. They don't mention you guys by name.
Ah,
But
okay.
just the-
They do
Okay,
have
just the
pictures of
crew,
you.
the people.
Well, because
the people.
because as long as the demons know that I'm alive now, they're gonna want that out there. So that's really what it is.
For
Anyway,
you,
anyway.
Booker, they likely would not put up wanted posters for you as the Diamond Crown. Whenever there's a deserter, aka an oathbreaker, they like to deal with that internally.
Yeah.
Anyway, then
You
tomorrow.
did not get a good look at any of the Diamond Guard on the inside. Not enough to like
But
put a
I-
name to them or
Yeah.
anything.
did I glean
more or
anything
less
out of
trying
that
to
other
avoid
than
them.
he's upset with him, but something may or may not be happening with his sister. Watch out for the runaway, not queen.
Mhm.
But I'm asking, was there anything else to glean from that, or am I observing correctly? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's avoid your father then. That seems like a good idea, unless you think you can get a heart to heart.
Well, get me wrong, but I thought that your father was trying to word things very carefully.
Well, it sounds like neither of them are very fond of the king, but that's not exactly unusual.
Well, they're definitely
The
not
whole-
fond of the Yellow Cloak,
Well, nobody is, my dear.
but
He's
he has
impressed.
power now.
Yes, he has quite a bit of
It sounded
power.
like the Yellow Cloak had
He has all of
your
my
sister.
old power,
Somebody
and he has
does.
his own power, and he has the king in his back pocket.
Somebody
Front
has
pocket,
my
probably.
sister, and my father wants to make sure that she is safe.
Well,
But
how did
because of what I have done, she is in danger.
Well, but how did he lose? Do you think they took her at the wedding? Because you didn't go? You
There's
think they did?
Potential, be either that or that filthy coyote.
I think we should kill him if we get the chance.
I'm down for that.
We need to make sure that we ingratiate ourselves with our host.
I agree.
I think
Before
they
we
found
do that.
some
I don't
beverage
think
on
you should
the
kill
deck.
anybody
No,
that close
I
to the Diamond
know,
Crown
I
in my
know.
father's city when there's a civil
Oh,
war
I
brewing.
know.
And if I've seen you here, I'm sure that somebody else has
I
seen
know.
someone that matches your description of the wanted posters here also. If you're going to kill him, wait for
Make
him
it
to
look like
dock
an accident.
wait for
I
him to dock somewhere else and then do it.
Or just do it while we're out at
Yeah,
sea.
So badly. I understand. I'm just
You probably
Wishful
don't want to
thinking.
do that when he's on your father's ship either.
no. We don't want to have your father to blame. We don't want to have your father to blame. They're just going to blame me.
What do you
no
think
matter
he's
what.
doing with your father? Do you think that the king sent him to babysit?
Probably.
Make sure he didn't do anything. Maybe it's a hostage trade. Maybe the king got your sister and your father got him. It's not unheard of for royal blood to do that. Maybe
He's too confident for that to be the case.
maybe they're trying to interweave the families. Maybe your youngest sister, when she comes of age, will marry
That's
Chauncey.
disgusting. Chauncey
I
is
will
gross.
kill him if that's the case.
Chauncey is so
but
gross.
in this world, that is not unheard of for them
That's
to
true.
Oh,
forge
absolutely.
Probably true.
alliances.
I had an arranged marriage.
Your youngest sister, I don't remember how old she is.
She's not that old. She's like, what, 11 or 12?
That's perfectly acceptable in some
D&D
cultures.
age of consent for marriage.
Nope, that's not what it is at all.
No, what it is it's a promise so that when she is of the age.
When she's of age.
Yes.
Oh.
Now, in the olden days in the real world, that was not the
We
case.
stream for Children's Miracle Network,
Yes.
so I'm making that abundantly clear.
Yes. But no, what I'm saying is I don't think that this is a hostage situation because Chauncey seems far too pleased with himself to be a hostage. If he were a hostage, he would be a sniveling little bitch.
Yeah, she's probably
Like 12?
13, 14, somewhere around there, yeah.
Gross.
Because Ellie is what, 17?
It's probably what it sounds like. Is it's probably more than
There's quite a bit
of age
gap between me and her.
But
not so
You
much
don't know.
No, what
you don't
do
know
you
if that's
know?
the case, but that could be.
Yeah, I don't. He's too confident. I
He
think
is there
he's
to
here-
babysit.
Yes, I think he's there to say they were talking suspiciously, Your Majesty.
They went into a magic room and I couldn't hear them.
He's
What were they talking
there
about?
because
Because
Of
he's
the-
a sniveling little bitch.
potential, if the king wants my family and his to merge, he is there to learn what it is my family does.
So
Right.
you could probably.
He's getting along with
It's
his
probably
future
more
father.
so of a thing. So, like for optics, people aren't like, "Why did the king take this person hostage?" They probably did some sort of a trade to make it seem more.
He's getting to know his future father.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it all be just way easier if all of the other kingdoms know who's the rotten ones and just team up and take them out?
It depends on who's telling the story, Sammy.
There's,
sort
Oh, I'm
of
sorry, old man Rushin.
there's too many rotten
You know my
ones.
name?
Yes.
You should be lucky though. It's just old man Roshin that's on those wanted posters.
That's sort of what we're trying to do.
This is excellent news. I'm not wanted. I don't have to hang out with you anymore.
That's it. Sammy's gone.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I should have picked
This
him up
turns
the leg
into
and
an
used
eagle
a
and just flies.
Goodbye, old man Roshin. Kidding.
No.
I
Okay,
can't
my dear.
Well,
When are we just going to putter around until your father leaves the private chambers?
No.
I think we
We're
have
in the
to go
cave.
into
They're
the
in the
dark,
cave.
spooky
Oh, in the cave. Okay.
That's why we're being as loud as we can be right now.
Sorry.
Yeah, you guys are walking down the cave
Yeah.
after
Oh, now we
Bellatrix
are
led you
going
to
in.
this kind of like jagged outcrop. She brushes her way through the moss, and you do kind of make your way down. Down. She does eventually get to like almost like a false wall. I guess it's a real wall,
That's a
but it
big
has a.
bone.
She kind of uncovers some moss, and you see this rune carved in a stone, and she whispers into it. You see a drop of blood kind of come down off the wall, and hit the ground, and then the rock almost kind of shudders and parts open. It does reveal a very narrow tunnel, and now it's carved steps that are going downward.
My God. There's so much bloody hooja booja boo down front.
Blood magic.
You should familiarize yourself with Hooja Booja as she looks down at your leg.
Bitch.
I like that that's just become a canonical term.
Well, if he didn't say it as much as he did, it wouldn't have
You
been.
go down
I say it all the time.
these
I think
stairs
that's
for quite a while. This cold, dry air hits you. Not necessarily, like, whenever you're at the top, it was more like the scent of kind of like damp earth and like, water and cavey. But as you get further down, or now since you've gone through that kind of sealed passageway, the smell of like a metallic-y smell and more like ash and cinder kind of hit your nose. This passageway does twist through these dark stones. As you get closer, you see that there's almost like claw marks. After a while of descent, it opens up to more of kind of a shadowy cavern as you get down to like the bottom where these spires would kind of meet each other. You're kind of doing a little bit of mental math here, and you think that you might be below sea level now. You do go down this kind of spirally staircase that's blackened stone. Then you do make it into like a larger cavern area. Bellatrix does pause before you get there. And say,
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Something, right?
you'll be the first that wasn't sent here by my father or someone in my family in generations to walk this cavern. Even I'm a stranger to these parts. Whatever is waiting down here, it'll remember us.
Well, that sounds a little ominous.
It will remember us like the wanted posters and only see me as Master Roshi.
So, you guys are in this kind of large cavernous area. You doing anything while you're down here? This is
Can I make like
Anything of interest in here?
Arcana
Rock.
check to see if I sense the sort of hooja booja
Are
that...
you guys looking for stuff? Or
Yeah,
just
I'm looking for,
You
like-
guys can all make investigation checks.
Yes.
Why not?
Investigation.
That's
I
actually
am
just
not
fine.
very good at
You should have ran into
investigation.
my brother. He probably knows exactly how to
But-
get to the sealed vault.
But I
17.
can pretend like I'm good at investigation.
17?
Because I got a natural 20, and that means that I got a 19.
Samesies.
You also get a nat 20?
Yep.
I also got a nat 20.
Oh,
But mine, with investigation, is a
these people?
22.
who are you people?
I don't know, but that seems awesome.
I got a
With
negative
Brains, you
one.
smarties.
Booker, what'd you get?
I'm smart
I got
too.
that
I
20
just
minus
rolled a-
1,
I
so
was just going
19.
off the 9.
What did you get?
I got a 17.
Hey, Team 17.
Team 19's right here.
Yes, well, dummies.
I mean, we've got that 20. We just have a minus 1 to investigation.
Good
So
lord. I know, that's awesome.
Walk. As you do walk around, you... Like, this area is not very well traveled. Like, you look... There's
Yeah.
not really any recent footsteps that you can easily find out, or footprints, anything like that. You do find a water-damaged journal. You do open it up. The pages are smeared. But a few of the words on the pages survive. Like, you see mentions of like infernal resonance chambers and other things like unintended side effects of Saravan.
Oh.
Also mentions if Vault ever opens again, it must not be alone. You don't know how long this has been down here. Looks like for a couple of years.
It's it. What is it?
Well, it's the ramblings of whoever put this journal and left it down here.
It must not be left alone, is that what you said?
Yeah. If the vault ever opens, it must not be left alone. Let's see. Vivian, you find, amongst some of the ash and stone, you find a coin. Very old coin. With an unfamiliar face on it. You remember before King Leon took over, whenever it was King Cordoba, each kingdom had its own currency. So maybe this is like leftover currency from that before everything was unified in the Diamond Crown's currency.
Fetch a mighty price in coin collection circles.
The front side,
Scan it and add it to my collection.
the front side shows like probably like some like
Local.
like old ruler or something like the Amethyst Isles. It's kind of like scratched and muffled or scuffed up. The reverse side of it does show like a it's like the open book. So probably old currency that was used here. Could be a collector's item, could be a subtle sign of
How
the
long
times.
it's been
And, yeah.
since. Well, I'm keeping it. What?
Did you write it down?
Just the way you
I know, but
it's
it's
just
just,
the abruptness
it's
of
just
I'm
the
keeping it.
it's just the real life thing of like this the
rock
collecting
collection.
of cards
I'm keeping it.
and
And it's a foil card.
yeah,
It's a
surge
foil coin. It goes all the way to the edge too. That's
Yeah.
how
You
you
can put it
know.
in your tumbler and
Yeah.
open it up a little bit.
The coin
It's a
collectors
full
are
art
mad
coin.
for this one.
Sammy,
Old coin from.
you find this old rusted dagger. Its hilt kind of seems to be wrapped in this like really old looking blue ribbon. You look it over, it's like really nothing special mechanically, but almost appears to be used like more for like a ceremonial blade or something like that, from something like that you'd see at like a wedding, a duel, a ritual, something like that. It does look pretty nice, like maybe for a collector's item. Other than that, it's just a regular dagger.
But this may be used in the cursing of whatever happened.
why they?
Is this virgin blood?
Booker,
Oh,
How the fuck would you even know?
gross.
You gotta know.
Yes.
Is it
Booker.
rusted blood on here?
you find a torn up and muddied set of like robes. It almost looks like ceremonial robes that like would be used during like a wedding or something
It's a cult.
similar. Or they're kind of crumpled up and almost partial, you know, like almost fully like destroyed. Like you wouldn't be able to wear them without them kind of like falling apart. They're clearly old. Some of the fabric almost seems to have these kind of like rusty stains on it, like almost like old blood. Some of the edges are burnt. A lot of it's torn. And in like as you investigate in like some of the pockets, you find this old carved stone die. It's like just a simple 6-sided die made out of this like obsidian stone, and each face has been carved not with like numbers that you recognize. Look to be some weird symbols that you don't necessarily know. Could be used for some sort of game, or it could be used for something more sinister. You don't really know. But in the other pocket, you do find like a smaller candle that doesn't look like it has been burned. You don't necessarily get any like, you're not a magic person, so you wouldn't know necessarily. But it doesn't seem like a magical candle. It just looks like maybe like a candle that's used for like a ritual or something like that, but was never lit.
Oh, I found something quite interesting over here. I got some old
I found a coin.
worn out
You
robes.
Look at the
But-
die, and the etchings in it are infernal numbers.
Perhaps this was a failed attempt at saving her brother.
Are they good? It's
I
also-
don't know, because all of this stuff seems like it's been a long time.
The book maybe like,
The newest.
yeah, maybe that's
The notes,
like
but, like,
less than
these
a
are
decade
old.
But everything else seems to be
Old,
pretty
the
old.
robes old.
Yeah.
I'm saying old, like what's her name from Game of Thrones very thinly,
Yeah,
by
a
the
lot.
way. Oh,
There's
I happen to be an expert on the subject.
oh.
there's also this unlit candle.
I think
I'm
that
not
they
quite. I mean,
listen.
I don't know if there's anything bloody special about it.
Listen. There was clearly some sort of ceremony that occurred here, and I'm willing to assume it was the one that perhaps did this deal curse thing.
The one that
Family
kicked it
has-
off.
At
Yes,
least
but somebody's
one of them.
yes. I don't know if it's like there's something where they have to do a re-up every so often.
You find a mirror, like a hand mirror.
Don't go.
And as you do kind of pick it up and touch it, it's warm to the touch. It seems to be carved with almost like infernal runes. And as you do look at the mirrored part, it has a crack kind of in the middle. As you look at yourself, you see yourself. It's probably been quite a while since you looked at yourself in like an actual mirror. But as you do look at yourself, your face looks a little bit older than you remember. And then you start to see yourself almost like you're looking at yourself in a dream. You see yourself
That doesn't sound good.
It's so bad he has to think about it.
Yeah,
How do I
I didn't
want
know
to
who was going to get what here, so I'm thinking about it. You see yourself standing over the corpse of Lord Shalaman. You see yourself standing over the corpse of Lord Seraphite. You see yourself sitting in the throne room of Hartmeyer. You see the town bowing to your rule. You see your
Is this
brother and
Sammy?
sister
No,
safe.
this is me.
Oh, this is you. Okay. For some reason, I thought it was Sammy. No.
That'd be interesting.
You see the darkest, deepest desires that you probably would have had at some point
Oh.
whenever you were working for Lord Seraphite come to fruition as you are the head of this crime empire.
I had some
As you
big
look there.
dreams.
Make a wisdom saving throw as you look into it.
Shit, this sucks. 12.
Yeah, it does feel a little bit tough to look away, but you do eventually turn it away from you.
Well, I don't want to look at that again.
What did you find over there?
Just, it showed an old dream that I used to have back when I was working for some not so good people.
Well, was it a good dream?
It was to me at some point. Now, not so much. I wouldn't recommend looking at it.
Do you
I'm
look
just
at
gonna
it?
cover it up. Oh God, how are you gonna take it and look at it?
When you get it.
Let's see if the curiosity.
Why did you sound like Eric Cartman?
I don't know.
You went look at it.
It's a baby boy.
No.
So you reach out your hand almost like the mirror is controlling you and almost like beckoning you to touch it.
Do I need to make a wisdom saving throw?
Did you already make one?
Well, I just did one just to see if I
What
would.
did you roll?
He did like higher roll.
16.
Yeah,
just a
you
straight
can
roll.
resist it.
Hmm?
You can resist the urge to grab it.
Really cover this up.
Well,
Does anybody else do anything with the mirror?
I could do an Arcana check on it, but that implies I have to
Touch it.
touch it. I mean, why not?
So you grab it and you do look it over and you can do an Arcana check.
Because it has infernal runes on it, you said, so I'd be interested for that reason at least. Oh, I don't think I successfully did anything. It saved.
the corpses of your fellow chains of perditions on the ground. And you see Lilith by your side, not in a master servant relationship as you are the servant, more so the other way around, as if you are now in charge of her.
Some dark
Make a wisdom saving throw now.
17.
It's very hard to not want to look at this paradise for you almost,
Right, it feels
but
good.
you do eventually turn it away.
Alright, let's. Do I
Well,
have like some
nice to
cloth in
meet
my
you.
bag or something?
No, I just told you I was gonna.
No, I think I'll keep it. It's fine. I'll
What?
keep it. I think I'll keep it. Might become useful eventually.
Useful for what?
I don't know. It's magical.
I think she just wants to admire her looks in the mirror.
Considering
every
what I
once in
saw
a
in it,
while.
she can keep
I
it.
saw the way
I
she
don't
was gazing at it. She
Yeah,
likes
she
it.
I wouldn't look into that too long. Maybe you should look into it. I'm curious.
I don't think I'm curious at all.
Well, I'll have it if you want to, Sammy.
I don't want to look into it. I don't even know what it does.
It's very
Judging
magical.
by the leering look in your eye, I can't imagine that it's anything tasteful.
There's probably nothing to see anyway.
Sometimes a girl just likes to dream a little.
I'm probably alright.
I think
Isn't
you
that
are
right,
just trying
Cersei?
to find time to do your makeup or something.
Cersei, you do also with that 22 that you rolled, you do find the next passage through to the next area. And you do, as you look down, you almost see this kind of like red glow coming from the distance down the pathway.
I guess we're heading
I
towards
think-
that red glowing thing.
I think I probably already have a pretty good idea of what I see in that mirror.
I don't think you have any idea.
Sometimes your dreams should just be dreams.
Time will certainly tell.
You guys doing anything else here?
Nope.
No.
I'm just calling it
Moving
the
along.
Dream Evil Mirror.
Continue down the pathway. Large chamber that you come to. You see a large sealed, like almost vault-like door. It's like a circular slab of obsidian stone, and it's laced with these kind of glowing infernal rooms. This area that you're in almost seems to like pulsate with this infernal red energy. Almost like it's feeding off of your guys' presence. You can kind of feel that like pulsating through your body, and it does kind of like light up the symbol on your guys' hand a little bit. On the ground, though, you do see scattered bones, melted remnants of like past rituals and people. What are you waving at?
Kennedy.
Oh.
Hi, can be great time to join us.
You see like broken summoning circles littered on the floor. Yeah, does not look like a fun place to be.
We're in a spooky place, Kennedy.
Well, this is just silly, and I turn into Sammy.
Well,
There's no one around to know who I am here. It's fine. Other than Bella.
so are we
Electricity.
inside the
He
circle
already
or
knows.
just looking at it?
There's not a circle.
It's
This
just a
broken
slab,
circle.
a broken slab.
It's a door, a big circular
Okay,
door. And on the ground, that's where you saw the like burnt
The
stuff, the
bones.
bodies, the
It's more like
destroyed.
a pillory door wall thing.
No, it's a circular door,
Okay, it
and
is a
you're in
door.
this like large chamber that's outside of it.
Okay, but that we can't. There's no like handle on it.
You
With
see,
symbols on it.
you haven't even gone up to investigate it yet. Do you,
I would
is
like
that what
to.
you do?
Yes, I would like to.
Okay, so you get closer to it, and you feel this
Is
infernal magic kind of.
Is Bean sense anything about it other than it's infernal?
What do you ask him?
Bean, do you know what this is?
It is infernal magic, mistress.
Good work.
He doesn't know.
I know.
There's
I
a
just,
lot of
I
stuff
was,
that
I
he
know.
doesn't know.
I just,
It's a rock.
I'm supposed to
Why are
ask
you
him
getting
things.
mad?
I don't know because you always look at me like I ask stupid questions. I don't feel like
You
that's
are
a stupid question.
injecting your opinions of what you think of yourself onto what I think of you.
I would like to investigate the door then.
Okay. How close do you get to the door? Do you touch it?
Oh, I don't think I'll touch it yet
Okay.
because the last time I touched something was that mirror and it was nice, but
What'd you get?
I didn't get very good. Investigation was 12.
Yeah, you do read the runes, and it's basically kind of like a broken language, but you do kind of understand it. It says, unlock the door and pass the first test of fire.
Oh.
What is the
I will relay that
orientation of
information.
the bodies in relation
What the
to the
hell,
door?
boy?
Not make a perception check or an investigation check.
10.
There's not necessarily any.
Pattern.
No. Seems
Kennedy,
kind of
should I
chaotic.
walk-
Are they all burned, though, you said?
A lot of them are burned, yeah.
I'm
Are
guessing that
all
we
anybody
may.
of them super fresh? What's the freshest body here?
With that 10, you can't really tell. Looks like they've all been here for a while.
But do any of them still have flesh?
No.
Okay.
Love to
Any
hear that.
ideas on how we can do it?
Is anybody else investigating anything or taking a look around?
Booker,
Taking a look around.
it
Definitely.
looks like it's all of your new to
All
be
right, so you
brothers
two
and
can make
sisters.
investigation checks then.
Not quite yet.
Or if you're
You're
not looking for
about
anything
a
specific
fifth.
and you're just scouting out the area, you could do
Oh, I think
perception.
I'm more.
Either or.
That's what I'm doing.
More of an 8.
Okay, I'll do the investigation.
Well,
I
it's
got a
like your
19.
whole up to
Mod
the hip
20.
now, right?
19?
Well, just above the knee.
Yeah, you do.
I heard it was
you
up
see
to
a
the
lot
hip.
of it. Vivian saw you see Vivian kind of like
We
reach
might
out
wanna
towards the
verify.
door.
Pull
and
up
you
your pant
probably
leg.
would shout to stop her.
Don't touch the door.
Well, what else did we come down here for?
Just give us a minute to look around.
I guess I could become a body. Of
What did the
bones, so-
runes say on the door?
They said, pass through
Unlock the door.
and pass through pass the test of fire. Is that?
I have a feeling once we touch the door, the test will begin.
So don't touch it.
More than likely.
Are
But I
there
don't
any
know-
defensive structures in the room, like pillars or
There's like rocks and stuff.
big rocks?
Yeah, looks like maybe like the top like stalactites have probably fallen down at some point to after whatever happens in here.
Bellatrix, do you know what happens down? Probably not. This is their first
I've
time
never
down
been
here
down
too,
here.
right?
I would assume that these
My brother
bones.
probably would know all about this. Too bad you didn't run into him.
Well, why don't you go get him? And- I'm just kidding.
Look, are we going to help her little brother or not? What
Well,
else?
we are.
So
I just don't want us to rush into dying.
I know, but
Let's look at all these dead bodies.
I
here.
know. But what I'm saying is,
So as everybody else is investigating the door and the runes and the kind of echoing growl that almost comes from this,
Yeah, it's all magic shit. I don't
Um,
know anything about magic.
that's when
So
you notice on the adjacent, like, kind of chamber that would lead into here on the opposite side, you see a shadow kind of clinging to the wall. And you kind of make it out to be a person, and next to him you see another person, and then another. And you see like maybe close to a dozen
that you can see.
like soldiers cloaked in, not soldiers, but like bandit kind of looking people cloaked in black. Is when they notice you noticing them, they kind of begin to walk towards you.
Well, I had to join the party.
Well, you don't see them.
Oh,
Locke
Right.
sees them.
never mind.
How long are you following us?
Yeah, so now you all turn and you see like a baker's dozen of
Oh,
fellas in dark cloaks.
They're not yours, are they?
Oh, they're not mine, but I have a guess about who they belong to, Bellatrix will say. The tensions do rise here. Kind of like a... you can almost cut through the tension between you guys and them. As you see, you guys all kind of like reach for your weapons, they reach for theirs. But before steel is raised, you see a leader step forward. Easy now. We're not here for you. We're for what's behind that door. As you see a face emerge, looks like a younger male version of Bellatrix. This is my brother, Oren.
Good.
She was just talking
What
about
are you doing down here, sister? We're not supposed to be down here.
Hypocritical.
Very hypocritical. You just get that Oren is... They're on speaking terms, but they're still a little bit distant.
Their methodologies differ.
I'm curious about these outsiders you bring here and why you brought them all the way down here. How do you know that they're not going to do anything rash to whatever's behind that door, whatever could kill your younger brother? I don't know that, but they seem to be in a bit of a pickle, and I don't think that they would go back on the deal that we made.
I take deals very seriously.
I don't break mine.
I just get
As
forced
does
along
House
and then...
Nimofey, if you believe whatever's behind that door. So, we've tried just about everything, so I guess if you are who my sister says you are, that you're going to help, I'll leave you to it.
So
I have
you
a question,
You get through
sir.
that door.
you say everything. So you've touched the door,
Yes.
and I point at the dead bodies. Is that the?
A few of them, yes. That's why we don't touch the door anymore. We study it.
And your studying has brought you nothing, right?
It's brought several things. They usually lead to nothing, though.
You said, what did the door say?
Basically, go through the door.
Unlock the door
Yes.
by passing the test of fire.
Yes. Listen, everyone.
It's not like...
It's not clear. It's just I get the
It
general
would be
gist.
like reading something from like a
Right.
1,000 years ago, where it's
Right.
like it's the same
The-
language,
the-
but it's kind of like a different.
It context
dialect.
clues.
Yeah.
Listen. I know it's dangerous, and I could become a bag of bones, but I know a thing or two about fire.
Well, why don't you try just putting fire on the door without
I don't
touching
think.
it?
No, I don't. It's not about that. I don't think. I think it's about withstanding the fire. And
I also think that
I think everyone should just step back and let me do this, because I'm the reason that everybody's in trouble anyway.
Me and mine are going to step back and let you all deal with this. If you are who you say you are, I should have no problem with letting you
Listen,
take care of whatever this is and help my brother.
And I would imagine that whatever these are probably would help us.
I've
At
been
least I'm hoping.
walking through fire my whole life, even before they tried to kill me. So, why not?
All right, you've convinced me. I'm going to stand way behind where all of the bodies stop being dead.
See, Kennedy thinks she should do it.
Well,
Stand back. Stand back.
You will see Oren and his men step back. You'll see Bellatrix look at you guys and say, "Good luck.
I
I
might
hope
need
you're
it.
who I think you are."
I don't really have much to lose, so why not?
So you guys do take a little bit of cover. I imagine you're not going all the way back like they are, leaving Vivian up there by
Right.
herself.
I'm
are
just going back far
Right.
enough to where the bodies stop falling.
you? Sure.
Good. That's what I want to do.
So what do you do, Vivian, as you go to the door? You can almost feel it like calling towards you. Like the pulse for this
Right.
almost like aligns with your heartbeat.
Are there any is there any indentions to it, or is it just a big solid slab with the runes? sort
As
of
you get
circled
closer
around?
to it, you can go ahead and make an investigation
Okay.
check.
I'm just seeing if there's perhaps
Yeah.
a spot.
No, that
that's-
you're closer to it, it's okay.
really?
That's a 12.
You do look it over. and these runes do all kind of go in kind of like this spiral,
Right.
and they lead kind of towards the middle. And as you look towards the middle, it almost seems like a hole, like a keyhole.
Bean,
Yes, mistress.
let's try your tail.
And you see this hawk on Vivian's shoulder, kind of morph into this kind of like snake-like creature that wraps around, and you see a demonic key form in Vivian's hand.
I'm going to try to unlock this spooky door.
Okay. So as you do put the key in the lock and turn it, you guys will hear Orin say, "That's different. We never had a key." And as usually you would hear the noise of a door opening up. You hear I'm not going to scream, but you hear a scream, like almost like a
Wilhelm scream.
yeah,
Like a what scream?
Wilhelm scream.
but more
Oh, okay.
gravelly and like devilish. As that happens, these runes all kind of begin to light up, and they all seem to begin to move as fire does spit out. And you see Vivian get encompassed by this fire, and as the fire does subside, you see her standing there, almost with her hand like blocking the entire thing. But around her, you do see for these kind of impish, devilish creatures. You see these kind of like almost like a fiery, impish-looking spider. A few of them are, and you see the other ones. These little tiny, like almost impish-looking creatures. As they do begin to like go into attack, we're gonna go to break,
Oh, good.
and then we're gonna roll initiative when we get back.
That donation link is down below. Visit potatoplacegaming.com. There you can get to our shop, and we got cool merch like this.
We'll be right back, Kennedy.
I was hoping you'd
cool
put...
merch like this.
Okay. You could buy that, Kennedy, or your dad could buy it for you.
We'll see you guys in a little bit.
The Jewel Isles, a realm steeped in ancient magic and political intrigue, witnessed epochs of turmoil and transformation. In the primordial era, Leviathans and Titans shaped the world's foundations before giving rise to giants, who brought order to the chaotic seas. As civilizations flourished, the Dragonborn emerged, revered for their draconic lineage. However, their prosperity led to envy and conflict. William Cordoba's rise saw the extinction of the Dragonborn under the Cordobas, marking an era of ruthless rule and suppression. After Cordoba's fall, Lambert Leon usurped power through cunning, heralding an era obsessed with dragons and dominance. Lambert's decree for a diamond dragonborn bride sparked intrigue and suspicion, culminating in a marriage of his firstborn son and the diamond dragonborn. Amidst political machinations and whispers of ancient powers, the Jewel Isles stood on the brink of unrest. The quest for the Diamond Throne, fueled by bloodshed and manipulation, continued to shape the fate of the Isles, where alliances were forged and broken in the relentless pursuit of power and legacy. In the distant past, a vast and turbulent sea dominated by ancient leviathans and titans stretched endlessly. These majestic beings, embodiments of primal forces, shaped the world's foundations. From their essence emerged the giants' wise and powerful creatures, guided by prophecies and visions. With their magic and courage, the giants transformed the chaotic sea into islands and mountains, bringing order and stability. They became revered as the architects of a new world where life flourished amidst the echoes of primordial creation. As the giants began to settle into their new domains, conflicts inevitably arose among them and their primordial progenitors. The once unified effort to shape the world splintered into factions vying for dominance over the newly formed lands and seas. What started as disagreements escalated into full-scale war, where titanic battles raged across continents created and destroyed in the throes of their conflict. The war was devastating for both sides. Lands trembled and mountains crumbled under the fury of primordial and giant clashes. Cities and civilizations rose only to be swept away by the tide of battle. Countless lives were lost on both sides as primordials and giants alike fell in the struggle for supremacy. Facing imminent extinction, the giants turned to desperate measures. In their darkest hour, they sought the aid of the dragons, ancient, powerful beings born of fire and magic. The dragons, once revered as majestic guardians of the world, reluctantly agreed to join the fray. Their fiery breath and formidable strength turned the tide of battle for a time, pushing back the relentless onslaught of the primordials. However, the cost was high. Many dragons perished in the brutal conflict, their lives sacrificed in the service of the giants' cause. As the war dragged on, the dragons began to question the righteousness of their alliance. The cruelty and ruthlessness of some giants towards both primordial and dragon alike soured the dragons' loyalty. In their anguish and desperation, the dragons turned to their own creators, the elder dragons, ancient beings from realms beyond mortal understanding. These elder dragons, embodiments of cosmic balance and justice, answered the call of their creations. With thunderous roars that shook the heavens and wings that blotted out the sun, the elder dragons descended upon the war-torn lands. The arrival of the elder dragons was cataclysmic. Their wrath was swift and unforgiving, laying waste to both giants and primordials without distinction. In their wake, cities burned, mountains crumbled, and seas boiled. The centuries-old conflict came to an abrupt and brutal end, as the elder dragons reshaped the world once more, restoring a fragile balance to the ravaged lands. When the dust settled, there were no more giants, no more primordials, and only a handful of dragons remained. The once mighty civilizations built by giants lay in ruins, their legacy lost to the annals of history. The world, scarred and forever changed by the folly of war, now bore witness to the power and wrath of those who had shaped its destiny since time immemorial. After they ended the War of the Creators, the elder dragons laid down their bodies to form the very islands the Jewel Isles are formed of. From their bodies and the surviving dragons came dragonkin to settle the newfound lands. After the elder dragons ended the cataclysmic war, they merged with the land, forming the foundation of the Jewel Isles. From the surviving dragons came diverse dragonkin, settling these new lands. Guided by ancient wisdom, they built cities and monuments honouring their ancestors' sacrifice. The dragonkin flourished, forging alliances with creatures of the Isles, cultivating a realm of magic and peace. Dragonheart Grove, where elder dragon spirits resided, became a sacred sanctuary. Amidst the tranquility, life thrived in harmony with echoes of ancient conflict and the enduring legacy of their creators. For over 2,000 years, the dragonkin reigned over the 7 kingdoms of the Jewel Isles. After settling the lands, they welcomed men, dwarfs, elves, and other creatures from distant realms into their fold. This era was marked by relative peace, where the dragon gods held sway over divine magic, though the deities of other races also found their place, albeit subordinate. Historians hold varied opinions, yet they unanimously regard it as a golden age for Dragonborn. The ruling dynasty, known as the Draconis, favoured those with draconic lineage, bestowing lands, titles and wealth upon them. Details of this epoch remain shrouded, as much of its written history was obliterated by William Cordoba in his campaign to bring an end to this era. William Cordoba, driven by a fervent desire to eradicate dragons and their kin, led a revolution that shook the Jewel Isles to its core. The Dragonborn, favoured during the Age of the Drakes, became targets of Cordoba's wrath. Backed by a coalition spanning nearly all non-draconic inhabitants of the realm, Cordoba waged a relentless campaign to purge every creature with dragon blood coursing through their veins. The war was brutal and unrelenting, spanning 5 long years of devastation and upheaval. Cordoba's forces swept across the 7 kingdoms, laying waste to cities and villages alike in their zealous pursuit. Dragonkin, who had once flourished under the benevolent rule of the Draconis, now faced annihilation at the hands of Cordoba's armies. King William Cordoba, propelled by his ambition and the support of the populace, seized control of the Jewel Isles through sheer force of arms. With the fall of the Dragonborn nobility and the eradication of their allies, Cordoba ushered in a new era marked by his dominion. The once peaceful realms of the Jewel Isles were forever scarred by the horrors of this conflict. The memory of the Age of the Drakes and its Dragonborn rulers faded into whispered tales and scattered ruins, while Cordoba's ascension cast a long shadow over the land. William Cordoba's rule over the 7 kingdoms endured for a century, marked by strict authoritarianism and the suppression of dragon worship. His death from old age passed the throne to his eldest son Henry, who continued his father's iron-fisted governance for another century. During Henry's reign, the realm faced internal strife. Raithran's rebellion weakened the unity of the 7 kingdoms, providing an opportunity for Henry's ambitious viceroy to seize power. The usurpation marked the end of Henry's rule and the beginning of a turbulent era under the new regime. Under Cordoba's legacy, the Diamond Games emerged as a brutal spectacle where kingdoms competed in bloody gladiatorial combat for the entertainment of the king. This vicious display of power served to distract and subdue the populace, reinforcing the authority of the throne through fear and spectacle. Cordoba's disdain for the dragon gods persisted throughout his lineage's rule. He deemed dragon worship an abomination and enforced strict penalties for its practitioners. Those who refused to abandon their faith faced severe punishment. First-time offenders lost their eyes, and second-time offenders lost their heads, reinforcing the harsh consequences of defying Cordoba's decrees. As generations passed, the memory of the Age of the Drakes and the once prosperous Dragonborn faded into distant legend. The Jewel Isles bore witness to a new age of oppression and bloodshed under the Cordoba dynasty, where power was maintained through brutality and the subjugation of dissent. After the Second Sunder, a cataclysmic event that shattered the spectral continent, the Jewel Isles were thrown into turmoil once more. Raithran's rebellion, stemming from the Emerald Grove, sought to challenge the oppressive rule of House Duas over the Sapphire Shores. The rebellion culminated in the complete destruction of the Grove, leaving behind no trace of the once proud island realm. The annihilation of the Emerald Grove was swift and merciless, wiping out its inhabitants and erasing its existence from the realm. The reasons and methods behind its destruction remained shrouded in mystery, a puzzle that intrigued and baffled scholars and officials alike. In response to the devastation, King Henry's court issued a proclamation. Anyone who could provide credible information uncovering the truth behind the grove's destruction would be granted the prestigious title of Lord or Lady of Hargrave. Additionally, they would be rewarded with control over the lucrative sapphire mine, a symbol of wealth and power within the Jewel Isles. The promise of such riches and status spurred adventurers, scholars, and opportunists to scour ancient texts, delve into forgotten ruins, and interview survivors of the rebellion. Each sought to piece together the puzzle of what befell the Emerald Grove and why. The competition for the title of Lord or Lady of Hargrave intensified as rumours and theories circulated, fueling intrigue and ambition across the fractured...
Robert.
Welcome back. Everybody rolled their initiative, and we are going to start at the top of combat, which unfortunately is the infernal monsters that respond.
Oh no!
You see the two larger ones are almost like these large, they look kind of like spiders, but they have like flames kind of glowing off of them, and these like tendrily, it almost looks like Belphegor's tail.
I am a friend!
Well,
I'm one of you.
I don't think they care.
and then the other ones, they look like, I'll show you a picture.
Hello!
They look almost like this, but
Oh.
like fiery.
They look kind of like pig dogs, Kennedy.
Yeah, pogs.
Pogs.
Pogs!
Wasn't that like
Pigs!
She got jacked.
Yep,
Phrase.
pogs. No pog. Well, yes, that is a phrase for something we won't
Yeah.
talk about on stream. But pogs are also these little pieces of
Yeah, I
cardboard
remember that.
Yeah,
in the '90s, and you would
And
pay
you,
like
throw things
you
at
pay
it.
like $100 for them, and they were just like little cardboard squares.
I never paid $100 for mine.
I don't remember. I used to have some. I didn't pay that much.
Well, yeah, probably because we were kids. But I'm just saying that the same way that people pay that much for Magic the Gathering cards, I'm sure that there were pog collectors in their time.
Yeah.
They're all going to collapse upon you, Vivian.
The cards will, not the.
The
No, the monsters will.
You're gonna believe in the heart of the cards now.
So, these, we're going to call the big ones claw fiends. They will,
Well, good thing I
they're
have
both
aid
going to
and...
try to bite you.
Oh boy. I'm gonna
Bite.
probably bite.
They each only have one bite.
Yay.
11 to hit,
No.
and 17 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. So you will take 7 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Ten?
10 will fail, so you take an additional 9 points of fire damage.
Of tab.
That's halved. Okay, so 4 points of fire damage. And you'll see these infernal dretches. That's what we will call them. They make 2 attacks each. So the first one's going to come at you, and he's going to claw you first. That one's over 20 to hit, so that one will hit, and
Yep.
then it'll bite you.
Yep.
The bite is a 14. No,
Yep.
12.
That hits.
12 hits. All right, so you take 5 points of damage as the claw slashes into your back, and then 3 points from the bite.
So 8 points, 8 more points.
Yep.
Alright.
And then
How
the
much
last
damage have you
one.
taken?
A lot.
So far?
A lot.
Let's just say it's good that I have false life and temporary hit points because I would have been out a long time ago.
And then there's one more that's
I know.
going to try to bite and claw you.
I
So
know,
it'll
so
claw you with a 12,
Yep.
and then it'll bite you with an 11.
That misses.
Okay. So it claws you for 5 points of slashing damage. Are you still up?
Just barely up.
Okay. So you guys see these monsters all appear. You see a burst of
This is
flame
quite a trial.
like out to here. You guys kind of duck, and as you do poke your head back up, you see Vivian standing there kind of tanking the blast. And then you see out of these flames, these 4 creatures all converge on her and just begin to like wildly like rip and claw at her. I'm not using that. I'm using this. I'm gonna set this down here so it's not
Very
annoying.
Confusing.
Leeward's up. Leeward is into the ring.
This is a completely different fight.
Maybe a different fight. Right.
Perhaps you've heard of me.
Sammy would probably like Leeward. I don't know if anybody else would love Leeward.
No.
We know somebody who wouldn't.
No.
Cersei, what are you doing?
Am I over here?
This
Okay.
is you. Yep.
I would. Well, can I do it from there, or would I have to come out
What?
from back here? Would I be able to
What?
shoot over?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and I will aim at this big guy right here.
All right. So you're gonna
Help.
aim at one of the claw
Help,
fiends.
Robert.
Yes. An 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Yeah. That is 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I totally forgot this was a thing, so that's on me, but I know my character better now. I get to make a second attack.
You do.
Yeah, as part of my dreaded ambush
Nice.
thingy.
It's just on the first attack.
Nice. That's still pretty
And
good.
then
It is.
that is a 16.
16 will hit.
Yes, okay. And then I get to do extra damage on the second hit.
Yeah.
Where'd the D8 go? Damn. Where'd it go? Am I blind?
Probably.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
She thought
Hello
Pogs was
again.
funny.
Is that what?
Pogs, I think.
Hogs.
Or digs. I don't know.
What?
They'd be digs if they're dog digs.
4, 10 points of damage on that
Hello
second.
there.
Okay.
Wait, dealing an extra 1d. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you, and as this thing is kind of hitting at Vivian, it hits. The first one does kind of hit it like in its back, and then the other one does like find a piece of like soft and I don't want to say flesh, but a soft part in it, and it screams, and its attention is on you now as it turns
Oh, good.
back to you.
Fantastic. That's what I wanted. That's it for me.
Vivian, what are you doing?
I can't.
Best of luck to you.
I don't have any.
You can always disengage.
Yeah, I'd like to. I don't really have anything that's not sort of ranged because I have burning hands. I mean, I could technically do a mind spike, but I'd rather.
Okay,
Help.
so the only way out
Disengage.
would be this way. So
Does help.
disengage 5, 10. Where are you going after that?
Just that way.
15, 20, 25, 30. Is that your movement speed?
Yes.
All right, so that's your action. That's your movement. Any bonus actions?
I don't really think I do. But let me make sure. I could cast Hex, but I think
30 could get you there to get their attention. If that's what you're trying to do. You could get about right there.
Charge.
Sammy,
Could
you're
I just-
on deck.
could I just
Block,
dash?
you're in the hole.
Could I just dash?
You already used your action.
You action disengaged.
Oh, that's
You're
right.
not a rogue. Yet.
No, I just don't know if I should Hex now. But
That is up to you, babe.
I mean, you can only. It's nice to have. It's just like Hunter's Mark. It's nice.
yeah,
to have.
I will Hex.
I believe it is concentration.
It is. I will Hex.
Concentration. Where is Hex at in here? Alright, that's like a reddish color. I agree with that. Which one are you hexing?
This one.
Biggins?
Hex is more beautiful.
Sweet biggins.
This one?
Yeah, I'll Hex that one.
Oh,
His pincer's not letting it happen.
there we go.
And for you, for concentration, that's black, if I remember. I am going to put that here because I feel like we will remember more if it's there.
Yeah.
I get to pick an ability that it has disadvantage on. I suppose I'll just do,
Ability, not saves. Remember that.
I know. I don't. So it's not Dex. I don't know what that quantifies as ability. What does that mean?
Like if it, like if in combat you were to try to like climb over something and I say, okay, make a dex check. That's what it would be.
I'll just do dexterity, I guess. Cause
Or if there's like a strength check, like if you were to get in a combating thing where you're trying to pull
yeah,
something away
I
from
don't.
it.
I guess I don't
Is that a
really know
barking
what
spider?
helps with it.
It's a frog.
What were you doing? Strength?
Yeah, we'll just do strength,
Okay.
maybe. In
Okay.
case it tries to, like, grapple one of us or something.
Sammy, Locke, you are on deck. Booker, you're in the hole.
I could use some healing if you have it, but it's okay if you don't.
You are right here too. We can spinner if you need anything else.
Well, okay. Restrained targets have advantage against them, right? When they're getting attacked, or no?
Yes. Yes.
Restrained creature speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Okay.
And creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage.
Well, just because of the hex,
It also has disadvantage on dex saves.
instead of doing Fairy Fire, I'm going to do Entangle.
Okay. Is that a 20-foot cube?
It
or
is
square?
a 20-foot square, yeah.
Okay.
So it should be able to get everybody.
Yep. So we will do here, there.
So
Look
I
good?
will place...
Dragon Soul Absorb.
You see, like, vines and whatnot and roots sprout out of my wrist, and I
Alexa,
slam my
turn off the
hand
game
into
room.
the... I slam my hand into the ground, and you see those vines just kind of pour into the earth, and as they do, they kind of wrap up around and try to
What color are they?
grasp them.
Are they like kind of like lively?
There might be, like, some little purple flowers on them.
Yeah, it's a quite the contrast to this ashy, darkened room.
But they all need to make strength saving throws. But to escape, they will need to make strength checks.
Okay. The dretches both fail. And the larger creatures, one of them does pass. We'll say this one passes.
Gotcha. Alright, then they are restrained if they failed.
Cool beans.
And if they are restrained, the attacks against them have advantage, and whatever they said earlier.
They can't move.
Correct. Unless they want to use an action to escape.
To attempt to escape.
To attempt to escape.
So Vivian, as you do turn around, you see these vines kind of reaching out, these like green, occasionally like purpley flowered vines, wrapping up these creatures.
It is concentration.
And you see them kind of like trying to rip and pull.
Good. Maybe they won't catch me.
And then I will move
Where are you moving to?
just somewhere a little farther away. I'm gonna say like
Right here.
Is this like how the room is shaped?
Yeah.
Or is there other? Can I move like out here or no?
You can move out there, but it's kind of a tunnel. It would take you out of
Gotcha,
line of sight.
Okay. I will move.
You can kind of see like where the tunnels are.
What's my speed? 30 feet. Okay, nope. I'll just move back to
You
here.
go back to the corner?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Locke. Booker, you are on deck.
At the big guy who's restrained, I'm gonna throw one of my blades at him.
This in here?
Yeah.
All right. So you get advantage on that. What's the range on your blades? You are 30 feet away from him.
60 feet.
Okay.
That's gonna be a
It's
20.
60 feet? Is that with disadvantage?
No, because these are my psychic blades.
Okay, okay.
That'll be a 22 to hit.
I had a burp, but I swallowed it. That's what that sound was.
That'll be a what to hit?
22.
22. Yep, that'll hit.
And since I had advantage, I can roll sneak attack with it.
That's right.
That'll be 11 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I'll throw a second one. Oh, that's an advantage as well. Does a 12 hit?
12 will miss.
Okay, the second one will miss then.
Okay. And these are psychic daggers, or do they come back to you?
They just appear out of nowhere.
Okay, so you see Locke throw these daggers. The first one does strike this beast right in the back, and then the other one does go wide over its head. As it does kind of turn to you, and you see him kind of begin to try to rip away at these binds.
Then I will come around here.
5, 10 feet will get you there.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Booker,
All right,
Cersei, you are on deck.
30 feet up to there.
Yep, we can get you right there.
Alright, and bonus action, going to cast Shield of Faith on Vivian.
Oh, thank you.
You get a +2 bonus to your AC.
He's concentrating.
We're all concentrating.
I'm not.
You guys and your damn concentration. All right, and you have Shield of Faith on you. All right, I'll let you remember that because I will forget.
Alright, and since this guy is restrained, I'm going to attack him. And it's advantage, right? So
Yep.
Yes.
Eat him.
Hey, alright. As with the long sword, so that
Which one are you attacking? This one here?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know these two are restrained. This one has been hit quite a bit. Just FYI.
Okay. Alright. What was it? Oh, 21 to hit.
21 will hit as you smash into this infernal dretch in front of you.
Hey, max damage. That is 12 points of damage. Slashing damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that is it. Move, action, bonus action.
Okay. So yeah, you do swipe your sword, and this creature does not like it. It is certainly bloodied now, as it does come right back at you, though. We'll have that one attack you first.
It would be at
Disadvantage.
It sure is. Thank you for reminding me. So that's so it'll do a bite and claws, both with disadvantage. What is your armor class?
21.
All right, so
Jesus.
it's a 5 that'll miss,
9 to 12.
and 7, so that'll miss. The other one, not within range, is going to use its action to try to get out. What does it have to roll to get out?
14.
And that is a strength check
Yeah.
at disadvantage because of no.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
only in this.
Yeah,
one.
That's only on that one.
Oh,
That's only on that one.
That's only
this
on that one.
Okay. So strength check. Let me see. I have a +0 to strength. And what does it have to roll to get out?
14.
14. Okay. I rolled a 6. So that one's still
Nice.
restrained. It's used its action. This one's going to try to get out.
that's the one's
That's the
disadvantage.
Yep. I have a different stat box. So 12 was the lowest plus something. And you said it was 14?
Yep.
It does have a +3, so
God.
it will get
I
out.
figured it'd have a higher enough for that one.
Is it
12.
difficult terrain though?
I think it is.
So 5, 10, 15, 20 to get out. And it has a movement speed
Yeah.
30
difficult terrain,
feet. And it was an action to get out?
Right.
Okay, so yep. So you see it kind of free itself from this lock, and then it sets its eyes on you. This one, however, doesn't need to make the save, but it's still difficult terrain, correct? Because
Until it gets out of that lock, yeah.
okay, so he's right on the edge. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and then he is going to. Who hit this guy? Was it you? Yeah, it was you.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So that's where he's going to go. 30, but then it'll dash. It won't be able to attack you. 40, 50. No, what am I doing?
Well, it's only difficult terrain until he gets out of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he'll use all of his movement to get up next to you. As you see him, he's kind of right there. He's kind of to the side of it, but he's kind of like climbing over this stalactite that's fallen and crumbled on the ground as he looks at you. Yeah. So that one went, that one went. One of them still has to attack you. No, it attacked you and missed.
I think
And the
that
other
was
one tried to get out.
one of the little dogs.
One of the little dogs attacked the other one, couldn't break out of the...
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's everything for them.
Oh, but it uses action to try to
Cersei,
save instead of just
would you
firing
like to
out.
join your compatriots and concentrate on something?
I feel
Hunter's
like they might
Mark?
have it covered this time.
I figured she was going to Hunter's Mark and concentrate on something. And I'm the only one that's not going to be.
Well, now I should just do it because of that. I guess, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, might as well.
I'm not going to cast it.
I will remind you that there is likely more fights to be had inside of the door.
Then,
once
yeah,
you're in
don't worry
there.
about it then.
So
Don't
if
worry
you
about
are...
it. No. Don't worry about it then. No. But I will pull out my scimitar and
This isn't the last
attack.
fight.
Attack this guy.
That's why I'm not casting any more spells because I only got one more in the can.
So that is a 13 to hit. Is 13?
13 to hit the big fella?
Yeah.
That'll miss.
That's okay. I get another. That's not gonna make it either. Goddamn. Okay. Yeah, that's it for me.
So yeah, he's standing over you. And you
Apparently, I'm just intimidated.
wildly swing your sword. It is kind of, a thing where you have to drop your bow to pull out your sword and make 2 attacks. You do unfortunately miss with both of them.
That's it for me.
Vivian, Sammy, you are on deck. Locke, you're in the hole.
Can I? That one's the one that's been pretty hurt, right?
Yeah, the one in front of me.
Yep.
So can
And
I
the
get
one
to where I can?
And the one that Booker just hit is pretty
Yeah,
hurt
but that
also.
one I know is really hurt, and I'm really trying to kill something because if I do, I get health points.
So far, they have all been hit except for this one.
I would like to, but that one's pretty. Is that one like bloody hurt?
Laser point.
Sorry. Where'd it go? Where did this go? Here it is. Is this one like bloody hurt? This one? I'm pointing right now.
Yes.
Okay, I want to try to hit that one because I need health points and I need to murder somebody to do that. So.
Typical murder.
Yeah,
Tight,
it's
tight.
normal.
So
everyday
can I do
things.
it
That's
from
how you
there?
do it.
Can I do it from there, or do I need to move?
Yeah, you can hit it. It's like standing on top of the stalactite.
Okay.
Murder.
What about the people we murdered? What murder?
Murder. What murder?
They all went to sleep.
Sleep.
What do you hit him
15
with?
hit.
Eldritch Blast?
Yes.
Yes, you do hit him.
Blasted.
Okay.
Finger guns.
Okay, so that's. Hold on. What is my voltage invocation? I think I get an extra 4, maybe? Yes. Okay, when you cast Eldritch Blast, at +4 damage, deal 1 hit. So that'll be. That's just +4. So that'll be 12 points of spoopy damage.
Force.
How would you like to destroy it?
Just
As
that.
you hit this claw fiend?
Is it like it's the big pig dog thing?
No. These are the little pig dog things.
Okay.
These are like...
I mean, just kind of that weird red magic that I have, just sort of,
Spider is probably the closest thing that this would resemble, but it
just
looks...
sort of wraps and
grosser.
warps around it and burn. I mean, it
Wibbly
doesn't
wobbly.
burn it. You know what I mean? Like it just sort of
and you
catastrophic red gross damage.
Kind of like...
Sorry.
Almost like explode a little bit,
Yeah.
but not in a violent manner that hurts you, but it does
You got
kinda
goo on you now.
burn back up.
Ectoplasm.
With that, I also get 7 temporary hit points because it died.
All right. Anything else with your turn?
No. I'm going to keep my hex on that thing.
Sammy, what are you doing? Locke, you're on deck. Booker in the hole.
I don't really think I can do much. I will actually move and jump on top of here
Sure.
so we get a better view of everything.
Make an acrobatics check. Or not acrobatics, dexterity.
10.
10. Yeah, you get up there just fine. Not extraordinarily, but
Is anyone really? Should I heal anybody?
Yes.
yeah, you look and you
I
see.
mean,
That one
like
right there.
anybody.
I mean, I just
Any volunteers? Anyone at all?
I did get 7 temporary hit points,
On
but
a
I have
scale of 1 to 10, like,
I have 3.
She's like a 3. She's
I
like a
have
3.
3.
Literally a 3.
3.
a 3, 1,
A 2.
A 3.
If you were a heal, Fred. Okay. Should I use a spell?
That is up to you, buddy.
Perhaps.
Or should I use my ability? The ability's got quite a lot.
Again, if you really don't want to use it, I just got 7 temporary hit points for
I-
murder, so.
Murder.
Use a spell. Just a little bit of healing word.
Word.
Skosh.
A skosh. Hopefully a good skosh.
You
Might
just
not be
you just
a
get
great
half the
skosh.
sentence.
Can you
don't-
do that while
or half the
concentrating?
word.
You get a sco,
yeah.
not a skosh.
Yeah.
And I don't think I can get close enough to touch. Or can I?
Let's see, you did 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nope, you'll still be 5 away.
It's fine.
Is it worth
Just use-
using a
No, no,
hop?
no. Just use healing word because
Alright.
I've got the 7 temporary.
So
So
take 5 more.
there we go. That's pretty good.
We're low
honestly.
level. It's fine.
That's pretty good.
Alright, so Vivian,
That's a
as
fifth of my health.
you hear the sweet words
Yeah.
from
What do you
Sammy's
say
mouth,
to me?
I say, skidoo.
as you hear that, you feel kind of like warmth.
At least it wasn't skadoosh.
Different kind of warmth. Than the
Nope,
warmth
I
you've
use
been
that
feeling.
spell when I want you to go away.
But you feel nice.
Oh,
But I said
Like
skidoo. which
dipping
means
into like a
stay alive.
pool on
Hot spring.
hot summer day. That's what I'd say.
that was refreshing.
Did you like it?
I did.
So
call
I'm
it
going to run.
Booker, you're
Healing
over this
quickly.
way. 5, 10, 15,
You're
20,
quick.
25, 30 will get you there.
And then that back one that's restrained that hasn't been hit yet.
Yeah.
It's within my range, right?
Actually, maybe
60
I'll call
feet?
it spritz.
I'm going to throw a
my
psychic
It
blade
was a
at
bit
it.
of a
Alright.
spritz, yeah.
That's going to be a 19 to hit.
Spritz.
19
That's
will
what
hit.
my new healing word is. It's spritz. Healing.
13 points of psychic damage. And then I will throw another blade at it.
With a Z.
20 to hit.
That'll hit.
4,
8.
16 more damage.
And how would you like to defeat the beast?
So I don't want to be near the big one. So I start running and I see that one hasn't had any scratches on it. So I just toss 2 blades at it. The first one hits and then the second one hits just right and slices its head off.
And it does kind of fall down and you burst into these infernal flames.
Those aren't real blades, right? They're like
They're psychic.
They're like mind.
Power of the mind.
Weird.
You might say he's locked in.
Boo.
I took psychic damage from that. What the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, did somebody cast Mind Spike?
No, he cast vicious mockery.
That will be it for my turn.
I know how to
Alright.
use psychic daggers as well.
Booker, what are you
sounds like something
doing?
Master of
Cersei, you are in the hole.
Alright.
I might have cast Hex for no reason.
Well, he did not. Yeah, he did get out.
I'm going to attack that fool. And hopefully finish him off. Hey! Nat 20.
Yeah, I bet you kill it.
Pretty good.
I bet you do too.
Alright, so. Refresh my memory since it's been a bit.
Max damage, then roll, then add your modifier.
Dude, there. God, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay,
It's a
so-
D8.
Yep, D8, because
So
it's
it's
one
8
handed.
plus whatever you roll. Plus your modifier.
Okay, so 10, 14.
Okay, so as you slash into it, how would you like to defeat the beast?
I like to kind of like blind it from like what my upward swing, like have the shield up and then have upward swing up and just kind of just slice it.
Oh God!
Slice it open.
As you do so, it does burst into this infernal red energy.
Then I'm going to make my way to that guy.
Through the difficult terrain.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I probably should go around. Yeah. I couldn't
5,
see the
10,
line.
15,
Sorry.
20, 25, 30. 30 will not. Well, actually, yeah, you are
Yeah,
catty
around the
corner to
line.
him now.
And I don't believe there's anything.
Nope, but he's not going to attack me, and that's what I'm very.
Well, there's something I could do, but I don't want to waste the.
Hi, buddy.
You're booked for a reservation with the booker.
Stop while you're ahead.
He's not ahead is the problem.
Multi-class isn't a
I think he's just going backwards.
Is he going to be a bard?
I don't think his charisma's high enough for that.
Anyway,
Not very
that is
good.
all I can do for it.
I would scare little children. Except
I'll
for
just rudely gesture at him.
Except for, well, I guess a couple. Actually, kids have been actually quite nice.
Yeah, your siblings are fond of you.
Go bother someone else.
Fun.
I've got
Hey.
a 12.
Stop.
It's passable. I would be a very lame magician.
Alrighty. Booker,
Very
anything
lame
else with
magician.
your turn?
That is
Oh,
everything because I want to save stuff for later fights.
Okay.
Hi.
Because I could.
We
do
get to the
stuff,
one
but-
remaining bad guy's turn.
Come on!
I'm just trying to be a hype man. I can't really
This
do much with my stick.
infernal claw fiend is going to.
Come at me, you ugly bastard!
I think he can just bite you. Yeah. Is it with disadvantage?
I don't think he's in.
He's not restrained anymore.
Yeah, so,
So
yeah,
he's
regular.
just regular.
All right. So he is. Where is this one go? Ooh, I rolled well.
Lane is grooving.
26 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
I rolled a
You
19
high.
on that. Yeah. Or I'm sorry, 24 to hit.
Still hits.
Okay.
I got 21 on it.
Probably
So
just an intrusive
you will
thought.
take 7 points of piercing damage, and you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Actually, I need to make a concentration saving throw too.
Yeah, so make your concentration check first.
Concentration check. Okay.
Yeah,
What was it?
which I think that's just a Constitution.
It's a Constitution saving throw as well, yeah.
We have 12, so it should save, right?
Yes.
Only 7 points. Yeah.
Yeah, so 10 is what you need to beat it to meet it.
Okay, so I'm still concentrating,
Yep.
and then Constitution.
Uh huh.
Con.
That's pretty good. That's 17.
Yeah, so you feel kind of this infernal heat begin to pulse through you, but it's nothing you're not used to, and you shake it off.
No more heat.
I hate to break it to
If it gets 1 degree hotter, I'm gonna kick your ass.
That's been how I felt all week.
Cersei, what are you doing?
Hey.
Vivian, you are on deck.
I probably
Sammy
won't
and
be
Liz.
able to see because
May
Sam
come
is
as a
standing
surprise
right there.
to you.
So
I know what I'm going to do.
I can. Can I still shoot him from right there? Okay. All right, then. Yep. I'm gonna
You
shoot
can
him.
shoot between Sammy's legs. if you want
No, that's okay. 23 to hit.
to. 23 will hit.
That's max damage,
Nice.
so it is a 12 points of damage,
Okay.
and then I get that other attack,
We're done.
and that's a 18 to hit.
Is the 2 attacks I thought you said?
I thought it was
just
only the first attack you got the Dread Ambusher.
the first round of combat, I think.
On each turn.
Oh.
That's what it says?
Hold on.
You add
What
your
were you
wisdom
doing?
modifier
At
at
the
the
start
start of your first
Gives you the-
turn of
Each
each
combat.
combat.
Of
Yeah.
each combat,
Yeah,
so you
So
only get
just
attack
your
once.
first turn.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind.
I was
That's
going to
it.
say, because if not, that gives you a level 5 ability, a level 3.
I think that's
which-
why it's
Without burning a bonus, because I have to do it. I have to burn a bonus action,
Okay.
and
Yep,
my
that's
second
it.
blade's only a D4 instead of a
So
D6.
So yeah, so your first arrow does hit it in a soft spot. It is very bloodied now, though, is what you notice.
You don't say.
Set it
Yeah.
up.
Sammy, you are on deck. Lock, you're in the
This may come as a surprise to you, but I'm going to Eldritch Blast it.
Oh, who would have thought about that?
Why would
Only
you do that?
because darn, I'm not going to hit it. I got a 1, so that's a 7,
Yep, that'll miss.
which is a shame because I cast my hex for no reason. So nothing.
What do you mean it had to make a... strength check.
That's true.
Yeah, so you helped with some regard.
It doesn't hurt to cast it.
Yeah,
No, I rolled a 1.
which you can keep concentrating on Hex and just put it on something different too.
Yeah.
How long does Hex last?
10
a
minutes,
minute?
I think.
Ah.
Oh,
Well, just remember that you're still
Okay.
I could be
concentrating on
wrong
it,
on that.
depending on how
I'll
long
look and see.
The
whatever
next
else
combat
takes.
is right after we open that door.
Well, yeah.
It's like
Probably.
right on the
Maybe.
exact
Yeah,
other
it's just
side of it.
it's just sitting there
Every
waiting, like,
single
come on, I gotta do this. I
Sitting
gotta.
there.
Oh, it's an hour.
Yeah, there you go.
Out
I
of
got
the
a
20
hex.
rooms in
Remember
that
that.
dungeon, every single one
The
of them has
perfect
monsters.
hex!
So
Yeah.
20 more combats.
Anything else? that you're
No,
doing? All right.
dismissing.
Sammy, what are you doing?
Can I get there? Probably not, but
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You cannot get close to him.
Save the hop.
save the hop.
Unless you want to go into difficult terrain.
I don't think I could get there through difficult
25,
terrain, right?
30.
Then sure, yes.
I'll
And then
allow it.
I will
Always
swing.
get rid of your difficult
You were up on
terrain,
top of
too,
here,
as
so
a
you
free
had like,
action.
a bit of a...
Yeah,
You could also
Yeah.
drop
A little bit of a
concentration.
oomph.
Can't you get rid of your difficult terrain anyway?
I could. I would just drop it.
So you're not concentrating anymore either?
Right, normal concentration.
All right.
And then I will smacketh with my sticketh.
Smack it, stick it.
How much it dameth?
Well, he's
Not
got to see if he hits first.
going to hit probably.
No, you don't have to do that, Rob.
Hey, might hit actually. 17 to
I can't
hit.
do it now. Like a trigger.
17, that'll hit.
Ho ho ho! I'm going to do a little bit of damage. But how much little bit? I want to
The
use
only
this
reason I
dice.
remember that black quote is because it's on my Discord now.
I don't want to use that one. I got 2 points of damage. Read it and weepeth.
2 points.
Yeah.
He is still up. He had 3 hit points.
Oh my god.
It's like, what the hell?
Anything else with your turn, Sammy?
I don't think so. Nope.
Locke, as we get to your turn,
So I'm going to
will you
run.
be the one to fell the beast?
Yeah, so I'm going to run this way, and then I'm going to throw.
You don't know that.
15, 20,
Well, I got a mod 20 to hit.
20 feet will get you right there.
Please do it.
Mod 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
11 points of damage.
How do you fell the last beast?
Well, he's distracted by my comrades, so I throw a dagger and it sticks right out of his neck.
Oh, comrade.
Okay. So as it does fall, you can go ahead and cut the combat music and switch the view.
Spooky.
Yeah, you can switch the camera view too whenever you can.
The camera has been switched.
As the
music
last
has been switched.
what?
The music has been
Okay. As the last devil falls and the room stills again, the vault almost seems to like groan and roar, kind of a deep echoing sound. Almost like it's like exhaling a breath that it's been holding for centuries. The runes on the obsidian slab kind of flicker erratically, flaring between like an Asmodean red and a violet hue. Vivian and everyone else might recognize this, but you would recognize that the red Asmodeus flicker with the kind of violety red hue. The violety red color is very Lilithy. And the first part, the door kind of like falls.
I'm very glad I'm not standing.
And in the middle of it, there's this like rock-like structure that kind of comes up like a little table. The table is shaped like a pentagon. This stone basin kind of rises from the ground. It's almost shaped kind of like beckons to you like an open palm. There are these 5 inlaid channels at each point, and each ends with kind of an empty notch, almost like candle holders where like a hand would go. Vivian, you feel a tug. Not painful, but insistent. It pulls you towards this table altar thing, where your hand kind of burns with this pact magic. And as you see Vivian kind of step forward, you guys all begin to kind of feel this beckoning you towards one of the angles of this 5-pointed table.
But there's 5 of us.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Parents, your blood.
Glad you understood that.
Of course.
I have an intelligence of 8.
You hear a clap
Fuck,
behind
I forgot
you.
they were there for a minute.
As Orin and Bellatrix. Well, we are very impressed. I've been trying to do that for 5 years now. I guess all we needed was a key.
Well,
Well, sometimes it's all about the people you know.
or the places you go.
Or the people you meet.
What do you do now?
Well, we offer our blood.
Can
We'll
I keep
continue to
mine?
watch from here.
That's probably smart.
Everyone, I think
What?
So,
just a little prick. Little prick.
He's already talking to his dad.
I mean, I'm already bleeding, so just
all
gonna
right.
swipe some of that
suppose-
off.
I've already sold my soul to whomever.
it's
Sorry.
almost like a handprint on this
Yeah.
kind of like a thing. So, as
I'm
you all
already.
put
Yeah.
your left hand on there, the same hand that your symbol is on. You press your hand into it, and you feel kind of like a prick, and you
Or does a
see
forest
this kind of
it's
crimsony liquid begin to kind of drip down these
Channels.
imprints that your hands kind of go on through this channel. Vivian, as you press your hand, this basin kind of lights up, almost like around where yours is. This crimson liquid of your blood. As it drips down, the runes kind of flare with like a violety red color. You see a vision. You see kind of like a shadowy throne room where your ancestors stand, your fallen family. Bound by chains, flames. And yet, your figure rises beyond them. You're in this vision, you're free, unbroken, and your voice, like silk and fire, whispers, "The pact you bear is both your cage and your sword. To defy death, you must embrace the flame." These runes kind of around like where your little like hand print is do kind of light up an infernal. You read, it says legacy. Stop. You ready?
I need to write. You must embrace the flame.
Yep. The pact you bear is both your cage
Come on.
and your sword. And just Vivian hears this. You guys don't hear this.
Yeah, but
I know.
it's nice to
Just
have
let
that
me know.
just in case.
Let me know when I can keep going.
Okay.
To defy death, you must first embrace its flame.
Okay.
The runes read legacy, pact, and defiance of death. Booker, as your hand meets this and your crimson blood begins to flow, you see a vision of a skeletal hand reaching for a holy symbol. You look and you see yourself, a full skeletal figure, kind of raging with this like flame all around you. Think like Ghost Rider
Yeah,
Scorpion.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I was like Ghost Rider.
As the skeletal hand reaches towards your, not quite a holy symbol, but the symbol of Lilith that's kind of like intertwined with the symbol of the diamond crown. Your hand grabs onto it, and these kind of like red and blackened flames wisp. Light bursts from within your grasp, and then a darkness. You hear your voice, solemn and calculated. Your curse is not your doom, but your crucible. Redemption comes not for gods alone, but from the fire of your own will. If you want, I can post all this in
That might
Discord.
be
Yeah.
That would be
Write it down.
fantastic.
That way
Sammy.
you don't have to wait for us each time.
Your hand, as it hits, you feel not only the infernal energy, but you feel like that feeling I told you felt before, how you just got a little sip of it.
Mhm.
This feels more like a full gulp.
Waterfall.
You see this red light. You see a family of creatures that look like you, your true form, kind of gathered around a dying hearth. Their faces are kind of blurred, but kind of similar. You don't really make out anybody. You see a female, one that you do seem to recognize and maybe looks like Jessica. That figure of Jessica does turn away, shadowed and silent. You do hear a whisper. Blood binds beyond loyalty. To protect the family, you must first forgive the sins. The sins that you hide in the shadows. Become the red one. Lock. Oh, yeah, the runes. Booker, your runes glow and say curse, redemption, and struggle. Sammy, yours say family, loyalty, and hidden shame. Lock, as your hand touches, your blood spreads through this channel, and it glows sharply. You almost feel cold as this vision of endless tomes surround you, and then they all seemingly turn to ash, revealing just a single glowing word etched in infernal script. This script kind of pulses with power as you hear your voice. Truth is the blade that cuts deeper than any lie. Obsession binds, but knowledge frees, if you dare to see. Your runes glow. They say knowledge, obsession, truth. Cersei, as your blood flows through this channel, you feel your heartbeat, and it almost like pumps like a flickering torch flame about to go out. You have a vision of a battlefield where you stand alone, your bow raised, as all of your allies are felled around you. Arrows sticking in every single body. A voice, your voice, fierce but yet tender, says, to protect what you love, you must be willing to burn brighter and fall harder than the rest. Sacrifice is the price of protection. Your runes glow with violence, protection, sacrifice. As all of your blood does kind of pool into this, you see it kind of all go kind of like this around in a circle. As it all leads to the middle, it forms like a pentagram. with the symbol. I will show you the symbol. Let me pull it up here. Come on. Sorry, internet's taking forever to load.
You're good.
Question while that's loading.
Yeah.
You said I saw blurred faces of family members, maybe, that look
People
like
that
me?
look like you.
People
Yeah.
that look like me.
Mhm.
Did they look like me or did they look like me?
What do you mean?
Like, did they look like cute, fuzzy rabbits?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then
They seem familiar.
you said I saw Jessica.
Mhm.
Was Jessica like me? Or are you talking about the normal versions of what I would think me is?
She looked like how you remember her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But everyone else looked like me.
They look like how you would have remembered them.
But so Harengon are a lot smaller than
Mhm.
me. Did they look like Harengon or did they look like me? Were
look
they like
Harengon.
over 7 to 10 foot tall?
No.
Okay. That's what I was trying to
You are an anomaly.
All giants.
Just making
So
sure.
that is
You
what
said
the
looks like
symbol
me,
looks
so I
like.
was just wanting to make
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Is that also going in the Discord?
Nikki, are you paying attention?
Mm-hmm.
What did the symbol look like that I just showed?
A pentagram. Ah.
I'm going to start making everybody leave their phones at the door.
Sorry, I'm trying to look something.
What are you trying to look up that's more important than
Look up runes, but I will leave it alone.
have that same enthusiasm tomorrow?
What's tomorrow?
I don't know, when you should be thinking about your character. You got 2 weeks. So, you do see that symbol. You guys can make history checks or religion checks if you want to know what symbol that is.
I don't think
You
my
can do it with
character would
advantage
know.
because you're
It's kind of like a
infernal heritage.
V-looking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know nothing.
I probably don't know anything. 12.
History, you said?
Yeah.
15 was my best.
Mm-hmm.
18 history.
So you two know that as the symbol of Asmodeus.
Oh.
The devil of all devils resides in the 9th level of hell. Lilith's sugar daddy that has been, you don't know if it's defeated or captured or
Something's up.
something by the demons that now
Oh, yes.
by the demons that now live in hell.
Damn demons.
So as all this does happen, you see behind you, like where this door kind of fell to, this like red glowing portal kind of begin to form, and it does kind of like open up a little bit and beckon you guys in.
Guess we're going in.
And around this, the vault door does kind of like rumble. And you see these kind of cracks begin to form in this portal, and it does slowly fall away, and you just see behind it kind of like a blinding, like red light.
Might be going back to hell.
We're gonna go through this portal now. We all saw a bunch of weird shit. We're gonna try to save your brother. But if we don't, just be prepared. The world's going to shit really, really fast.
Good luck.
Well put, Sammy.
I don't know why I look this way. I think it's because I imagine they are behind me, but you can't see me when I do that.
Whatever you're going to do in there, do it well. Bellatrix will say to you. As you guys enter through this blinding light, you take steps toward possibly your doom,
What else?
possibly
is new?
towards answers, possibly towards more questions.
Possibly
But
just
one thing is more clear, or one thing is clear as always. You are once again intertwining your destinies further with forces beyond your comprehension and older than time. That's where we're going to end that session.
I knew it.
Oh,
See you in hell. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. You don't know where that
You might be in
portal
limbo.
goes. You don't even know if it is a portal or if it's just
Yeah,
weird
it's
magic.
weird light.
Yeah, it's somebody's room. Just
It's an ice cream parlor.
yeah.
Doubt it. Thank you guys for watching. As always, we are raising money for Extra Life, playing games, healing kids. That donation link is down below. You could also go to potatoplacegaming.com. There you can get to our schedule of events. You can get to our latest streams. You can get to our merch page
Merch page.
and get some Chains of Perdition merch. Or you can get to our Extra Life page from there as well. Thank you again, Andreas at Fantastical Filaments. He does most of the miniatures that we use for this game. Very grateful to have him with that sponsorship. And thank you, Julian at Astral Grave. He's the one who did our Potato Place Gaming logo, as well as our Chains of Perdition character arts. If you have Amazon Prime, you get one free Twitch Prime subscription each and every month. Love it if you used it with us, because we could use that Bezos money.
Yeah.
Do some fun things with that.
Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it.
Oh, God.
Come on, Jeff, put your back into it. If you know, you know.
Yeah. Coming up next week, Tuesday, we got some Nikki at Night. We'll play something.
Playing something.
Video game of sorts.
Wednesday,
Maybe
John's going to be
Robert
retro
can
with
play.
some action. And then Friday is 4th of July, so don't blow your fingers off, everybody.
Please don't. You need those. It's harder to roll dice with less fingers.
It is. Well, the only person right now would be you with
You
your
don't have hands like me.
your skeleton stuff. Again, thank you guys, and we will catch you next time here at Potato Place Gaming.
Robert.
Peace.
Boop.